Gotta text the crew to let them know. Text the crew to let them know.
The papers. Thank you. And now
Load.
also hand me the brown cover.
Hey. Yeah, I'm just shooting out the links. Plug your games real quick. Alright. Thank God, yo. Shouts out to the squad for coming through, man. Showing a little love out here. What's up, y'all?
That's like Rude Boy Part 17 and shit.
It might be.
For the true heads that know.
Hey.
What's good, Tretch? TGIF, nigga.
Indeed, man. Indeed, man. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Yeah. So, I'm Romeo in this real nigga season.
in case you don't know.
And this is Tretch. Watch your girls.
Yeah, I was gonna say something sus, but it's too early for that. Yeah.
Speaking of girls, Tretch. Speaking of girls, so you met my niece the other day.
Yeah.
She was heartbroken.
What?
She was like,
because we lost the game.
No. She was like, I said hi to your friend, but he didn't look at me or say anything. And I was like,
what?
I don't know. Maybe he's shy around girls. She was really surprised about that. She was like, I heard he was so nice. Y'all always talk about how nice he is, but he didn't say anything to me.
Oh, you know what? Because young boy, and I dapped young boy up, and I guess probably because I didn't like. Yeah, that's cool.
She felt like she must have did or said something wrong. You know how kids is.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, maybe he's shy around girls. I don't know. You're pretty. You might make people nervous. You know how boys are. Anyway, yeah, man, how you doing, man?
I was just angry and drunk because we got snaked.
Niggas ain't get snaked. You know what niggas got? Niggas got held up against the wall, bro.
Like we put ourselves in that position though, so that's that.
It's crazy.
Nonetheless,
I was trying to watch the game. So you know how I usually go, like, you know, you get settled in, and then like first couple plays you might not see everything, but then like something happened and then you like, oh wait, I'm locked in. I gotta lock in now, right? So I saw Kelly make a 3, and that was the play where I was like, oh, I'm locked in first quarter, you know? And then the kids, you know, because it's Friday, so they running around being kids and shit. I looked at the kids for about 15 seconds, and I turned around, and it was 13-32. And I was like, what the fuck happened? So I ran back. I ran it back because we was on YouTube TV or whatever. No shouts out to them. They're not giving us shit for free. But I ran it back to go check it out and see how it got out of hand. Nigga, it was just a blur the second time around, too. It was literally like, we missed something, they make something. We missed something, they make something. Buddy Hield missed 2 threes. Oh, they made 2 threes. Yeah, man. And Zion was unstoppable. He could have did so much more if he wanted to.
He's an asshole. That's what he is. Just put us out of our misery, man. Just do it, man. Why not?
No, don't do that. Listen, man, you was the one right here telling me, nah, man, we gonna be all right. We gonna mess around and be like a 5 seed.
Planet was good. So, man, but yeah, you know what? I stand
corrected.
What up,
Planet?
Dog. I stand corrected, man. I don't know if you've seen the shit I've been posting before, man, but leading up to this, man.
Yeah, it's getting bleak.
Nah, man. Honestly, I just got in the crib from work today, and I'm on the couch, you know, getting ready to kind of tweet ahead of the game and shit like that. And
I thought you were gonna say tweak. I was about to like, damn, you know.
Tweak? Nah, I started tweaking because I'm like, yo, I'm just really just like sitting here contemplating the futility of actually being a fucking Sixers propagandist. You know what I mean? It's contemplating my life right now, and it's just it's not fun, man. It's not fun. It's not fun. Especially this like to lose hope this early in the season is the tough part because the last 3 4 seasons, you know,
When Joel has stopped playing, I believe we was like 32 and like 20 or some shit like that. I don't know what the record is now, but god damn, nigga, this shit is out of hand.
yeah, it's ass.
It's out of hand. We sliding like we are super sliding. And I mean, I was walking down the street with y'all the other day, but I mean, we went to the game the other night. Shout out Deep Low. I was walking down the street with y'all the other day, and I was like, "Yo, man, what's up with the trash teams that we might end up having to play against and losing to, like Chicago, right?"
Yeah,
And
because
like,
Chicago is actually still competitive. You know what I mean? So
no, but that's because we watch our games, so we know what non-competitive teams look like, right?
yeah,
And we actually look a whole lot like how the Eagles look near the end of the season, which is we look like we are playing non-competitive basketball. We look like we are out there exercising futility. That's what we look like we doing, dog. And it ain't
well,
even that entertaining to watch.
yeah. I mean, well, it's kind of drawing because the other day I was sitting here thinking I'm wondering does Nick Nurse want to actually win games? Because I just question his rotations and who he plays and shit sometimes, and it's just like, like the one guy we just caught up from the G League that we've been having run point these past few games, and then just the lack of like Ricky Council the fourth in any of these fucking games. Like, what the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? Like, it's just
Do you think that he's like a savant who just like wanting to exercise his foibles or whatever? He's just like going getting his rocks off.
yeah. I mean, I think he's test running a lot of guys. Um,
But like just for the sake of enjoyment, or because I mean none of this shit is gonna apply in the playoffs, bro.
nah, there's a method to the madness, but I'm thinking that I mean we got our playoff 6 7. You know, I guess he's probably trying to see if he can get an 8 or a 9. Pause. Um, but I don't know if it's going to necessarily be too many of these guys. I mean, granted, had things not gotten this bad, we probably wouldn't have seen what Ricky Council the fourth can do. Um, but then again, I don't know. It's just we just as the homie just stated here, yeah, man, we just way too depleted. And I mean, I guess I had the unreasonable expectation that we would actually be able to stay afloat and at least kind of just like tread water for a little bit. But when that Maxi went down, it's just bad. And now we're a Tobias Harris led team, and I don't know what comes of that at all. You
Well,
know
what they said was,
so
what niggas said was, and I wish I would give these niggas credit, but they don't give me shit. Niggas said that somehow Tobias, no matter what the situation, no matter what the circumstance, he has an uncanny ability to remain the third best player on the team, no matter who's in.
with your 2 or 3 best players going, he's still going to be the actual third best player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
What does his numbers look like? I mean, because we're at the Charlotte game, man. They were
Today
booing
he
this
got
nigga, dog.
21. He had 21 and 7 today. But that don't mean shit.
What's
Because
the plus
first off,
minus
they
look
didn't.
like though? What's that plus minus like though? A plus 10? How?
Because
Fake news, dog. It's rigged. It's rigged. It's rigged.
I mean,
My
plus
man
10.
went.
Plus
My nigga
10 in
went
how many minutes, nigga? Come on. That's not
39,
impressive.
39 minutes,
And plus
21
10?
points, 10 rebounds,
Oh, no.
9 for 19, 0 for 5, went 0 for from 3.
He went over from 3?
Yeah,
Damn.
I guess he got 3 steals.
He got 3 steals. They was probably not even steals. They probably just deflections or something,
And
turnovers.
look how it's about to spin. KO had 20 tonight, bruh.
Of course he did.
20 and 7.
I mean, their highest scorer was, I was about to say LeBron. Zion, he had 25.
23. Yeah, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting.
Yeah,
Um,
so, I mean, I don't really want to, honestly, I don't think the Sixers is worth talking about.
Yeah, I had plans for what we were going to talk about with them and shit like that and what it looks like and are we done? Is it worth it? But yeah,
Uh-huh.
man, fuck all that. Um, Yeah, man. So at this point, as bad as it sounds, who else do you want to see win in the league right now? Who else are you rooting for, be it a player or another team?
Ben Simmons. You heard me?
Yeah, as a part of the light skin delegation.
Did you see the memes that's coming out? First off, you know you out for the season, right?
Yeah, I know. I saw the announcement yesterday.
Yeah, you see all the memes and shit dropping. Like this nigga played 57 games in 3 years.
Yeah, I mean they saying like when women said they want a man that don't play,
Mm-hmm. Send
your
her a picture
boy.
of Ben Simmons.
Yep.
I want a nigga that don't play.
Yeah, I mean
I need Ben
it's
Simmons.
funny. It was just listening to the Chris Brown and Drake John. I
Mm-hmm.
don't wanna play no games, play no
Yeah, that's
games.
funny. That's that
I
boy.
don't wanna play
Play
no
no
games,
games.
play
Play no. That's
no games.
fly. That's
Fucking
fly.
Ben Simmons,
That's
dog.
crazy.
It's
Fuck
just
around and give you my last name, Simmons. Yo, that's crazy.
Oh man,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. Nah. Okay. So, who do you want to see win? I like the Pelicans. Ironically.
Pelicans.
Yeah,
I mean,
I like the
as
Pelicans, especially
as,
when Zion rolling like he was tonight.
a
That nigga
Zion
was damn
redemption
near
story.
unstoppable, nigga.
Zion redemption. I mean, I'm here for it. I love that. I
Yeah, I
like
want to
that.
see that. I want to see the Pelicans make a deep run on the in the West.
Yeah, I mean, we need
Um,
that.
I I mean, unfortunately, how you feel about this Curry LeBron narrative that they keep
Actually,
shoving down our throats and pulling it out and shoving it back down and pulling it out and shoving it back down?
stop. About to get me excited.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't hate it. I mean, come on, man. You gotta take care of your elders, man. You know what I
So
mean?
you
Let,
want
let,
to
let your elders go out with grace.
see the yellow jerseys go to the shit one more time?
That's if they can. I mean, these niggas the ninth and tenth seed respectively in in the West right now. So, I mean, I can't say I wouldn't be happy to see LeBron make another run, or even Steph for that matter, because we're dealing with the reality that it just might be over, damn near. You know what I mean? But we'll see, man. But then you have the emergence of other stars. You know what I mean?
Could you see one of them niggas leaving and go to another nigga team?
Well, apparently there were talks about either LeBron or I think LeBron getting traded to Golden State or whatever. I think they entertained the idea of a trade, but at this point, why not? You know what I mean? Why
Well,
not?
there's a couple reasons why not.
I mean, well, first off,
One is
cap.
money.
Yeah,
One is
exactly. Well,
money.
yeah, both of the niggas make way too much money.
Yeah, they both make like $68 million and shit. And then second reason why not is because they both are very, very highly concerned about their legacies, and to play on another team would take away from each of their legacies.
At, well, I guess that's a question. Like at this point, I mean,
To
well,
play for another nigga's team, yeah. Definitely.
Steph is still there. I mean, I guess LeBron. I mean, I guess I guess he could turn KD if he does actually go to Golden State, right?
Yo,
But
did you see the? Did you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. This shit just popped in my head. Did you see the articles where Dame was talking about he lonely?
yeah, I
This
mean,
nigga literally requested a trade and a divorce in the same month, and you don't have no right to say you lonely when you do that.
no, because he wanted to go to Miami, nigga. Yeah, it's one thing to request a
So?
trade. Yeah, but he wanted to go. He wanted to go to Miami so he would
Well,
not
maybe
be
he
lonely.
shouldn't have requested the divorce at the same time once he didn't get his first request. You know what I'm saying? Once the first one don't go right, maybe you need to take a step back and think.
You know what I mean? My man, he went from wholesome to wholesome, and he wasn't ready for that. So
Yeah.
obviously he wasn't ready for it. He got divorced. So, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
All right, so my bad. As you were
But
saying.
other narratives, yeah, Planet. I mean, Ant-Man is a good one. I like that. It still may be a little early.
Not
I don't
with
trust
Minnesota
them.
though.
I
Not
don't
with
trust.
many.
I don't trust them right now. Even though I think Minnesota's a better team.
I don't want
without
them to
Cat.
win until Cat. I don't want them to win until Cat and Rudy is no longer on that squad.
Really?
Absolutely, I root against those gentlemen actively.
Oh yeah.
don't?
You don't mess with Goody.
Hell no, Rudy Gobert?
Cat, Rudy. I don't know. I don't hate Rudy as much as everybody else does. So
No, I don't hate him. I don't hate
So-
that guy. I just don't want to see him do well. Remember he gave everybody COVID in America? Remember he shut the league down in 2020?
allegedly.
Nigga, I got the video footage. Courtesy of fucking ESPN.
So is it because he's patient zero? Is that why?
Mm-hmm.
Because he shut down the league that season.
Yes, and he a French mulatto. That sound like a fucking cookie. Sorry.
That sound like a cookie.
And he
Punch
punched my
fly.
nigga Kyle Anderson in the face, and I fuck with Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson ain't did shit to nobody,
I mean, but
and
then
that's his teammate.
he got choked out by Draymond.
But that's good.
Pause.
He deserved it.
For punching Kyle Anderson?
He got choked out for punching Kyle Anderson.
No, he got choked out for I don't know. I think he was either like grabbing Clay or it was something.
I don't believe in karma, but shit.
It got so bad. It got so bad. I think
teammate.
it started between Rudy and Clay, and it got to the point that where Clay was trying to get Draymond off of Clay off of Rudy. It's just like, yo, bro, wasn't that serious?
I'm with that. I feel like, I wouldn't say every team necessarily needs an enforcer, but I feel like every team needs a guy.
Definitely.
No. I mean, that's ideal, right? That's ideal. But if you can't have that, every team at least needs a guy whose main stat line is like lead and fouls. You know what I'm saying? Like a dude who willing to get in there and give you 6. Like all 6 of them Jones. Like how Dwight played when he was with the Sixers.
Yeah.
This nigga would come in and give you all 6 in like a quarter. But that other opposing center would know. That nigga be rubbing his chest for the rest of the night. You know what I mean? I like that. Like he might only give you like 9 rebounds. He might only give you like 4 points, but he will give you all 6 fouls, and they will all matter, yo. They will all matter. None of them won't count.
All timely, but you need that though, because because we were was talking about this with the homie before. Is that like when the refs won't necessarily like call the game and police the game, you need players that's gonna come in and police it itself. So
yeah, you gotta set the tone. You gotta set the tone.
Exactly.
Tone, Kiss.
Exactly.
It's the tone.
Exactly. But
and you gotta do it early.
Who else would I not be upset to see win this season? So obviously Bronner stuff, that'd be kind of cool. But that story,
Yeah, the legacy headlines.
Yeah.
Obviously, the new young boys. So we said Ant, we said Zion. Nobody care about watching Ja win no more because Ja trying to fuck his whole life up.
Well,
so
Ja's hurt. He's out this season. So
no, I know, but you get this nigga a ring, man. He might shoot somebody with
it. Let's see here on the East. I don't really want to see nobody on the East. Actually, nah, fuck that. Nah, it's all in the West, man.
Yeah, dude. There's nobody on the East that I actually respect. Or love or
like Denver was fun, but they already got one. It's cool. I don't need that. I don't need to see them win again.
I enjoyed Chicago when they had.
I'll never hear the end of it. I
enjoyed Chicago when they had Markkanen and Lonzo still.
Yeah,
you seen Lonzo dunking online?
Nah, he's back to like doing contact stuff or whatever.
Or nah, he was by himself on the court, but he dunked. Oh. He was definitely the only nigga on the court, but he jumped up and dunked the ball though.
He probably shouldn't be doing that, but it is what it is.
Yo, that's fucked up. Y'all nigga trying to call this nigga whole career, bro.
Nah, dog. I want him to have a longer, fruitful career, man. Just take your time, man. Let your body heal, man.
Why you trying to call his career? You don't know what doctors he's seen. You don't know what this nigga's obstetrician said or whatever.
I mean, I don't know, but that, the evidence haven't necessarily been great in terms of just his ability to stay healthy. So
you just believe in what Stephen A said. I personally think that if he was $1 million athlete and somebody told him, yo, you should stay off your feet if you want to play again, he would stay off his feet. But he found a professional to tell him, hey, this is like your ramp up period. And now he's ramping up.
I mean, but that's the thing. That's the problem. He's $1 million athlete, so he can tell people. He could pay people to tell him whatever he wants to hear.
Yeah, but what makes you think he did that? What makes you think that he's not acting in the best interest of his career?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying.
You say he should probably chill.
He probably should chill.
How you know he should probably chill? How you know he not in the phase of? How you know he ain't in the therapy phase where he got to start working back toward playing shape?
All right, I didn't want to say this, but I saw this nigga last week, and he didn't necessarily look great. No, I'm lying, guys.
All right. I was about to say, like, damn, like, was he in a wheelchair last week, or like, what the fuck? Was he limping around? He might have had a cramp. He might have just needed some water. Yeah, I don't know. I love the boy, man. I really want to see that nigga play ball again because he got great court vision and he makes teams better. Like, It's
Yeah,
crazy that niggas say that about LeBron a lot. How he just makes the players around him better, and a lot of the best players in the world and the best players in the league and the best players in history have it's always been debatable, whether or not they make players around them better, right?
whether they're actually multipliers, they add to their
Yeah,
teams. They
or
make it,
whether they just a whole bunch of misfits put around them just kind of worked because of the chemistry, or just kind of worked because of the equations. But nah, there's some niggas who just obviously, no matter what system you put them in, they make that shit flow. And he's one of those guys, man. Like, I watched that nigga in L.A. and he got a whole lot better at a whole lot of things, and he overcame a whole lot of criticism and shit, which I feel like every I don't want to say star, but I want to say I feel like every shit every good player should have to go through. I feel like every good player should have to go through that criticism and that being hated and being
and
hated on and
the
all of that
scrutiny.
shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
definitely.
probably happened a little sooner than it probably should have, and it was
It
probably more
happened a little
amplified
sooner
than it
than he
probably
wanted
needed to
to,
be.
and
So,
and and it sucked that
and it
LeBron was
wasn't,
a part of it.
and it wasn't for him. It was really. It's, everybody really had smoke from his dad, but they couldn't really actually take it out on his dad. So he had to actually, whether they say that the son shall pay for the sins of the fathers, or something like that, or, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
So he definitely lived through that.
Yes.
So
The iniquity of
it
the
took the
father will
arrows.
visit the iniquity of the father will visit the sons up to 10 generations. Is actually what it says.
Well, what were we like, season 4, season 5? So
God, don't forget. I know.
neither do NBA fans either. So
Right.
so
Exactly.
or NBA Twitter for that matter.
The league.
But
The league.
yeah.
They still honoring niggas from 75 years ago, nigga. So anyway, I really like that dude's game though. Like I on any team in the whole entire league, I feel like he would make them better. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, not necessarily. I mean, the type of ball he plays is pretty sustainable. He
It's
moves the
very
ball around pretty
unselfish.
well.
It's very unselfish. He got
He,
really good at shooting near like the end of his Pelicans days.
well, yeah, he fixed his form. That was a
Right.
big kid. That was a big thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, but just his ability to play in transition, ability to move the ball, court vision,
Yeah,
and not
those
a
outlet
not
passes too.
not a bad perimeter defender either. Not bad.
Ah,
Not
he
bad.
got
Not
good
bad.
at fucking defending on the wing. Like he became a plus defender, which any nigga who's giving you any type of offense, if he could be a plus defender, what more do you want from him? But yeah, man. So R.I.P. Lonzo.
Damn, you did that. But
So thinking about a nigga named Lonzo, right? Thinking about a nigga named Steph, thinking about a nigga named Kyrie, thinking about a nigga named AI or Maxi, right? Thinking about these niggas, right? Have you ever considered like any tall players that you are like super fucking confident would be in the league and would still be great and successful if they was only like 6'2"?
so somebody that's actually taller that came down in height that would actually still.
Okay, so like,
All
all right, so Steph is like fucking.
six
Wait,
four.
no, the nigga 6'2". Everybody I just named is 6'2". Nobody's taller than 6'2".
Okay.
So Steph is fucking best shooter ever, changed the game, generational talent. You know what I'm saying? First team every year, right? Steph, right? Kyrie, fucking only person that ever did the things he do. You know what I'm saying? Changed the game, like inspiration to many, a artist of sorts. Fucking generational talent, right? AI, fucking same thing. Heart of a lion, right? Maxi, fastest nigga in the world. Heart of a lion. Work ethic off the fucking charts. Like, these is niggas that have like massive intangibles, massive talent. Big talent in a small frame, you know? So think about a nigga who's like 6'10", 6'9", 6'8", 6'6", maybe 7 feet. Who are you confident that would actually be able to still be that nigga if they was 6'2"?
If you condense Shaq to a 6'2" nigga,
I don't know, man. His skills, like he was, like, could you imagine? He would be Zion, like he just be running through niggas, bro.
like like same weight, same
He would
everything.
be Jerome Bettis, man, on
You know
the
what I
court.
mean? Same BMI, everything, but he just kind of condensed down to like 6'2", barring no injuries, yo, no, that'd be crazy, yo. Those motherfuckers be some missile just bowling over niggas, man. That should be
Oh my
crazy.
god, that's crazy. See, all right. So unfortunately, I know that that's too much detail. I hate it, like how much I asked for, but like, there's only like one or two players that I can think of that actually fit that shit. That's like tall niggas who, if they was 8 inches shorter, they would. I think they would still be in the league.
I mean, well, first off, I got to give it the in the league now, Joker.
You think Joker would be rocking at 6'2"?
Yeah,
Yeah, I do too.
just because his game is super
The way
sustainable.
like he
He's
can
not,
shoot,
you know what I
he
mean?
can
He's just,
pass, he can shoot, and he can pass. Like,
and it's not like he actually defends like a big man anyway. So
nah, he don't.
so
Nah.
like his game would translate either way. I mean, I think he may lose some court vision, but he may actually pick up a little bit more quickness if he's a little bit shorter too. So
Yeah,
things
yeah.
may that's somebody I think that would, if you took a subtracted some inches, pause,
Just turn Joker
it
into
would work
TJ
out.
McConnell, and like that nigga would basically be what? He'd be Jason Kidd. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Jason Kidd, pretty much just like a better version of like a John Stockton with better shooting. You know what I mean? Like,
No, John Stockton was apparently a plus defender though, according to y'all niggas.
well, nigga got all-time steals. So
Yeah, according to y'all niggas. I was thinking Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he doesn't
that's
incorporate his height into much of his game, aside from being tall as shit and shooting. But
Well, I think that's probably part of the big part of his game. I feel like I look at him, I look at like a KD light almost. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Just because of just because of his height and how he attacks and doesn't
You think-
necessarily attack. You know what I mean? The right way. He attacks, but I don't know. He can do a lot of things face up just because of his height.
You think KD would be an all-star if he was 6'2"?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm a little out on KD right now, so I'm gonna
Damn.
shut up.
What about like if it wasn't KD right now? What if it was like Brooklyn KD? Shit. Brooklyn
Golden
KD
State
was
KD.
giving them 40 something in the playoffs. Nah, I can't say Golden State KD.
Yeah, that's
'cause
the
I
thing.
really didn't watch that nigga like
I
that.
don't know. Because the thing is with KD, I mean, not to attribute so much of his dominance just to his height, but I think
you
because
are
of,
doing that, and I don't
but
think you should.
because of what he can do at his height, but then generally because of the advantage that his height gives him against certain defenders, I think that's what probably what makes him so effective in some cases as well. Too.
Yeah, but they say he can dribble real good for a big man, so they make it sound like being a big man is actually not an advantage. He can shoot real good for a big man, so they make it seem like being a big man is like a hindrance.
I mean, it has plus and minuses. I mean, the taller you are, the ball has to travel further to get down to the floor. So,
Right.
you're more prone for turnovers and
Yeah,
steals and
your
stuff like
dribble's
that.
going to
So,
be looser naturally.
yeah, so but quickness, your weight, your speed, you know what I mean. There are some trade offs, but then again, being shorter, you may not necessarily be able to get up on those shots a little bit more. Maybe seeing over those defenders, making those passes, catching those passes a little bit higher sometimes. You know what I mean? Those are some of the things you got to think about.
I think Jimmy Butler is like one of those people who seems like they might be good at 6'2", but I think he fuck around and be trash.
That's a good one. I didn't even really consider him, but I mean, you put him at 6'2", essentially he just becomes Kyle Lowry at that point. So,
Yo, for real.
so
He just got mad heart. And he played D.
yeah, I mean, not
Yo,
as heavy.
speaking
though,
of Kyle, speaking of Kyle, bro, I never really considered it, but man, that's a hell of an upgrade on Pat Bev, man. Like, nah, think about it. Kyle was an all-star and shit. It's just he old. That's all.
Nah, he's got more playmaking. I think you get the same.
No,
defense.
he's better in every way.
You get same defensive intensity, but just less theatrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's like they the same nigga. It's just one of them's the real one and the other one ain't. You know what I mean? Like one of them is a complete imitation, and the other one is real as hell.
I knew he wasn't gonna live it down. He was way too excited about that trade.
Yo, he
You still
was,
mad
man. Fuck that nigga, bro.
about?
Yo, fuck that 4 months he was here, man. I forgot about that shit already.
Oh man,
Shit, man.
he's
Fucking yo.
abandoning us talking about I get to go play for a championship.
He
Nigga going
said,
to a
nigga, he
doctor
said,
break.
I'm about to be on a competitive. He said, I'm about to be on a competing team.
I'm about to
Like,
compete
nigga,
for
what
a
the fuck was we doing
championship.
this whole time you was here? Like, nigga, you about to be on a competitor? Damn. Oh, look, here go the other part though, too. So like, Kyle, man, Kyle is like a real motherfucker, bro. Kyle go hard as shit. Like,
No, he does. I mean, he still puts his body on the line at this age. You know what I mean?
nigga,
Fucking
the first
taking
two nights this
drawing
nigga
off
was on the
drawing
floor,
fouls and
this
shit.
nigga was telling everybody what they was doing. This nigga was telling everybody where they was going. This nigga was calling the plays. This nigga was setting everything up. Maxie
Maybe,
was like, "Oh, I got it." He was like, "No, I got it."
I mean, but that's what we needed though. We need a floor general. You know what I mean? We need somebody that can play make, tell people where they need to be, and then somebody that knows how to make not only just the right pass and plays, but also to make the right defensive plays as well too. Um,
Preferably with championship DNA.
yeah, I mean, hey, you got it. So
Man, if only we could have got that nigga when Danny was here.
if only we could have got a lot of these niggas earlier. Buddy
Yeah.
Hill was like 2-3 years overdue.
But yeah, nah, all
This
these
nigga,
niggas is
this nigga
past
was
their
2,
prime.
3 years overdue. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's the funny thing. You realize how we got all the niggas we were supposed to get years ago,
Eventually.
just a year or two late. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? So,
eventually.
you know,
He's like, I got y'all niggas eventually. That's crazy to me.
you
I
know,
feel like I'm honestly I don't even want to talk about the Sixers no more.
yeah,
Let's
it's
just
not.
transition fully into Philly Hoopers and shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, man. So I was just thinking about Philly niggas in the league, like NBA players who are from Philly, like Philly niggas. Dog. Is any of them niggas not dogs, bro? Is any of them niggas not dogs, bro?
Yeah, I'm looking at the list that you sent me here.
And that was off top. Like, I didn't look up shit for that list that I sent you, which I don't have in front of me now. You can read it if
Yeah.
you want.
So we were looking at Philly
I
Hoopers.
texted you.
So this list is labeled the real niggas. So we got the Morris twins, Nickel Bridges, you know what I mean, K Lau, Sheed, Wilt, and are we counting Kobe?
Yo,
He's a-
Wilt really is from Philly, though.
Yeah,
Wilt, like, really from Philly, nigga. I was surprised to find that out, yo. Because I was like, all right, I know that nigga was from the area. But no, he was from Philly, though. Like, Philly.
he's an anomaly.
He
You don't
is,
see
man.
tall niggas like that coming out of Philly like that. That's interesting.
I know, they usually from Jersey. That shit crazy. No, I'm serious, bro. Bam from Jersey. All like you go to Jersey, all them niggas big as hell, man. There's something in the water, bro. Pause. So
Yeah, we count.
Kobe is from Lower Marion, but his dad was a Sixer, so he was from Lower Marion, but his pop commuted to the city to work. So
That's the
you
thing.
can say a nigga
Are
from
we
the
saying
city.
Philly Metro? Are we doing Philly
You could say
Metro
a
area?
niggas. You could kind of say a niggas from the city when his dad works in the city. You know what I mean? It's just damn, you made a little too much money to live amongst the fucking paupers and shit. You know?
So yeah, you can't be mad at that. So,
You can't be mad at that. Yo.
I mean,
you can't deny that.
I'm pretty sure he had to hoop in the city from time to time because
No, he absolutely had to. Hoop
I
in the
imagine
city
him
from time to time.
not really like cutting his teeth and I don't I imagine him not even being I don't know. He probably took a couple L's in the city, and that probably is what really turned him to who he is now.
Is being
Well, who
so
he
is being
becoming.
is being rich from the city disqualify you from being from the city? Because
No,
no rich niggas really living in the city. You know what I mean?
I mean they got a crib in the city. I
They
don't know
might,
if know
yeah,
if
but
live
they
in the
ain't
city.
like, they ain't motherfucking. Yo, that's crazy. I see a nigga. I see a Temple player who got the same name as my cousins. So I'm definitely related to this nigga 100%, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
have family in the
100%.
league
Yeah, that's
eventually.
crazy.
You know what I mean? So shouts out to him. Get a little
Yeah,
cuzzo.
For real.
Uh,
I can't say that nigga name though.
Now who was he looking at? Katino Mobley. We had left him off the list.
Oh shit, where he
That's a
from?
real one. That's a real one.
And he a real one too. Like he
Yeah.
ain't no bitch.
We got Jameer Nelson.
Jameer
man.
Nelson.
A real one.
That's a real one.
Aaron McKee.
Aaron
real one.
McKee. Yeah, he ain't even leave. He not even trying to go nowhere.
R.I.P. Rasul Butler. You know what I mean? He was in
Damn.
the league. He did his thing. You know what I mean? We can't forget Champ Cheese.
Nah, you can't forget
Yeah,
him.
Waiters himself.
Yup. Remember when
Uh,
he took the edible on the plane? Can't forget that nigga. Got cut from the fucking heat. Can't
and, what,
forget him.
and then just imagine they go against the Heat in the finals and beat them for a chip.
And beat him for the chip, nigga.
Oh, that's
Cut me.
poetic.
Yup.
Oh, here we go. Deep cut. Malik Rose.
Malik Rose is from Philly?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Damn. I
Who
see
else?
a bunch of niggas on this list,
Who
but
else
I
we
don't
got?
know none of these niggas' names.
And then just it's super duper Philly metro area. Rip Hamilton. Even though Coatesville is a lot is out there. So
Yeah, it is, but I ain't never seen a good neighborhood out there. Dead ass, man. Coatesville, like I used to have cousins who lived in the projects out there, and they'd be like, yo, you want to go to Coatesville? I'm like, damn. Yeah, let me put on my bad shoes and my bad clothes because I'm about to be fighting today. You know what I mean? So yeah, Coatesville, they go hard out there.
and then a super duper triple OG. Earl Monroe. I didn't know he was actually from fucking Philly.
Really,
Had legends from Philly out here.
really, that's crazy, nigga. It's a lot of motherfuckers that hoop, and they all real niggas too. Like it's no
Yeah.
bitches. We ain't named not one bitch, bro. I think the closest to a bitch that we named was Kobe. For real, for real. Nah, I'm being serious. I don't mean that in like a disparaging way.
Derogatory severity. I mean, from like 1 to 10 of actually being a bitch, he probably was like a 1. But you know,
No,
all
but
these
he's the
other niggas was
closest.
0.
Like compare him to Sheed though. Compare him to Sheed though. That nigga more of a bitch than Sheed ever will be in his life. You know what I mean? Cause like Kobe got in a fight with Chris Childs and lost. You know what I mean? I'm serious.
It's low key blasphemous to be talking like this about the.
No, it ain't. The nigga ain't a god. He's just a dead nigga. That's all. Dead. You can still tell the truth about niggas when they dead. It's allowed.
Hey, he ascended, man. He ascended
To where?
and descended a little too fast.
I was about to say to where. Damn, that
That
was crazy.
That
That was fucked up.
blew the joke.
Damn, that was fucked up. That was
See?
good though.
But you've
That
been
was
calling
good,
that nigga bitch the whole time, so it's so.
No,
but
I said he the closest thing to a bitch
no
on
disrespect.
that list.
No
That's what I
disrespect.
said. I would
All
never do
y'all
that.
go to LA.
I
Go
would
hit
never
up
do that.
the crypt. You know what I mean? Go see the statue.
Yo, shout out to Johnny Bone. Shout out to Ernie Beck. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tyrone Britt. Isaiah Brookington.
Isaiah Brockinson. Actually, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, he's younger actually. Actually,
Yeah.
I know a few people that know him, man. So I'm
He
rooting
from
for him.
Philly. He played for the Pelicans. He from Philly.
I mean,
Um,
they bust our ass tonight.
yeah.
But,
Shout out to Jelly Bean Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Larry Cannon. Shout out to Fred Carter. Yeah, man. All y'all niggas, man. Y'all putting on for the city. Shout out to the boy Dallas Carnegie's. Colmegas. Whatever, man. Fuck it. Anyway, Chubby Cox. Shout out to you.
yeah, now you fucking around, dog.
No, that's a real nigga, bro.
Yo,
That's a real ball, bro.
yo, pause. It's a real ball right there.
Yeah, he played for the Bulls, nigga.
Yeah,
He played for the Bulls.
You know that's a decision. That's a decision. He decided to be called Chubby Cox, yo.
I know his name John. Oh my God, yo.
I mean, I don't know.
He was in the league a whole 3 years, man. You know what I'm saying?
Are you on like b-ball reference right now?
I'm on, I don't know what I'm on realgm.com. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. None of these niggas is. Anyway, though. But I thought that was ironic, though. If you look at everybody who's from the area. Oh, wait, with DeAndre Hunter. He a dog, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, forgot all about him. That's crazy.
You know what? Cam Reddish is not a dog. Is he from here? Damn. I think we might have found one, bro. I think we might have fucking found one. I think Cam Reddish is from the area and is not a dog.
No, I don't think he's. Well, yeah, he's Chester. Chester, he's close enough. Close
Nah,
enough.
Chester is that's here, nigga.
Yeah,
Chester.
that
If
is.
niggas who from Chester say they from Philly, you know that.
I mean, Chester might as well be Philly. Shit.
Oh, he got the same birthday as my ex too. Oh, he definitely a bitch.
Oh man, you better hope the Lakers don't go up on niggas, man. So you eat those words.
Nah, I'm a Duke fan. I'm allowed to say that shit. Nah. So like, is there anybody that you feel like could like could be from Philly if you really close your eyes and squint a little bit? Like,
Uh,
you feel like we could adopt anybody?
That's interesting. I would like to say that, but
No,
I
but no
don't know.
player, no, but not niggas that actually play for Philly though. Like not AI, not Maxi. That's too obvious.
Yeah. Oh, you mean just like adopt like a just the mentality?
Yeah, like Draymond could be from Philly, but the thing is, he from
Definitely,
Detroit.
definitely.
He from Detroit. They can have that nigga, bro.
Spots for-
I don't know how they live out there, nigga. They don't got water, bro. It's cold as shit. You can't even be outside. Like that shit crazy. So nah, I'm gonna let them have him because he could.
Nah, who's the ball? Isaiah Stewart. I can see that. I see that.
Yo, where's Meta World Peace from? Because he should be from Philly. That nigga is definitely a Philly nigga.
Nah, who else we got?
Damn. Abdul.
Nah, I'll say Bobby Portis.
Bobby
That nigga
Portis could be
Philly.
a Philly nigga. Yo, I see him in North Philly every day, yo. Straight up. Wait, who did I just name? Because I think that nigga might actually be. Where are you from? Who did I just name?
You said, hold on. You said Draymond, but nah, hold on. You said Mahmoud.
No, before that.
Yeah, I'm up here mispronouncing shit.
No, I did it 3 times. My mood, I do Rauf, nigga. But that's what I was trying to say. Where the fuck is Bobby Portis from?
I'm trying to think about who else. Just
Damn,
to
I
piss
said.
you off, Jimmy Butler. I can see him being from Philly.
Yo, Bobby Portis from Little Rock, Arkansas, yo.
Yeah, he a real one.
He gotta be a real one.
And
Oh no, I
it's-
said
and it-
Meta World Peace, nigga. I said
That's,
Meta World Peace. Jimmy is from Tomball, Texas, bro. You know that? And I knew that already. But that nigga from Tomball, Texas, bro.
There
And
we
the thing
go.
about Tomball, Texas, the thing about Texas in general is niggas from Texas kind of be working hard. I'll give them that. Niggas from Texas do be having a reputation for working hard, at least in hoops. Maxie
Oh.
from Texas.
Yeah.
Meta World Peace from Queens.
Apparently from, according to Planet here, MWP from Cali.
MWP is from Cali.
Meta World Peace. And then you got
They say he was born in Queens. Maybe he grew up in Cali.
probably grew up in town. Damn,
Yeah.
yeah. Damn, that's the realest.
Yeah,
Born in Queens, grew up in Cali.
yeah. I represent
drafted
Queens,
to
but I was
Chicago.
raised out in Cali. Shout out to L.
Man. Oh, Planet said Jose Alvarado. That's funny. I actually met that nigga.
Jose Alvarado, which one?
Pelicans Jose Alvarado.
Okay.
The funny thing is, man,
He
when I
could
met
be
him
from
in person-
Philly. Yo, he could definitely be from Philly.
I
Good
met
call,
him in
Planet.
person. He don't look that much taller than me. It's kind of funny.
He's
So it's
not,
just-
nigga. On the floor, bro. He the shortest nigga on every floor he walk onto. So definitely, you would be that nigga if you was on the court. Light skin, long hair.
Planet said adopt Pat Bev. Nah, dog. We
Nah,
he
nah.
was a little.
He
was a little-
dropped us off. He dropped us
Yeah.
off.
He
Fuck
was a
Pat
little.
Bev.
He was way too excited about that trade, man. I saw.
I
the
think
footage,
Planet
dog.
must have missed the part where I said Kyle Lowry is better than Pat Bev in every way. Like literally every way. Except for age, maybe. Nah, them niggas both old.
They about the same age. Nah, I think Kyle Lowry is a little older.
Yo, just so you know, Jose Alvarado is born in Brooklyn. So
Hey.
all these niggas that we are trying to adopt, they from real cities already. They already real hood niggas already, bro.
Yeah. Man, I like that. I like that. I mean, I don't know how should I say it. Like you got a Philly nigga build coming to the league. Oh man,
You got that North Philly look in your face? Yo.
nah, that's the problem. That's how you end up on a two-way contract and you come in there with the North Philly look on your face. So
Yo, man.
You on a 10-day.
You know what's crazy? I was watching that game tonight, and I was like halfway through the second quarter, and I was like, why are they so fucking dominant against us? And then Jonas Valanciunas did some shit like real easily, and then I was like, oh, because they got a center. And then my young boy was like, well, what do we have? And I was like, just Mo Bamba. And I fucking felt so bad, yo. And I was like, this nigga 7 feet, nothing. 7 feet with nothing going on in his life. Like, that shit crazy, man. That nigga should really, I don't know. He should change light bulbs for a living instead or something.
He's one
Find
of those
some
guys
other
they say
tall
they
people
big
work.
for nothing. But that's the thing.
Yeah.
But you could tell he just doesn't. In him coming up, I don't think they actually really played him to his size. I don't think he's ever really had a coach that's like really kind of like coached him to actually be a big man. You know what I mean? How to catch it, where to
Yeah.
catch the ball, how to go up with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They told him to just stand there, bro. They was like, just stand there.
Stand
Just
there,
your
shoot
presence. Yeah, just your presence. He ain't did nothing to earn shit. Niggas made a song about him. He ain't do shit to earn that. It's fucking crazy. Nigga went to college. Ain't do shit to get there. Nigga ain't
Nah,
learn
nah,
shit.
nah. Apparently, he's pretty smart. Actually, he's a scholar. Actually, so
Oh, is he?
yeah. So
Oh, you know what's funny? He from here too. Fuck.
who
I forgot. Mo Bamba. He's from here.
is he?
Fuck. Yeah, nigga, look him up.
Damn.
He was a star here too. Fuck, I forgot.
I
One of
remember
my
when he first came here, he was actually like going to different schools and stuff like that. So
nah,
he's
this
he's
is
from Harlem. He's from Harlem.
nah, he wasn't born here, but this is where he got he made his bones at. He's from Harlem? That's good though. He's from
Yeah.
Harlem? Damn, I would never look at him and think Harlem. I would think Bow's from Harlem more than him. Bo strike me as a Harlem nigga.
That's crazy. I'm on Obama's Wikipedia. They didn't even update it for the season, yo. It's bad. Yo,
Why would they?
it's bad. It's so bad. Oh man. Yeah, you're right. He's never earned a green light. I mean, the way he's been playing, he's never earned it either. So he's got to. Then again, I mean, the way that he was kind of, the way that he's been utilized all these years through the league, and as he's going through the league, and then, nah, it just hasn't worked. And then being on the Lakers is like a make or break for a lot of players' careers because LeBron, he
Yeah.
requires like niggas that like
He
your
requires-
IQ got to
he
be like
requires
B plus.
system players.
Yeah,
Like nigga, you need to understand what I'm about to hit you with.
you should have knew before you came on the court.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You need to be ready. Oh man, but
All
yeah,
right, so look. He attended Cardigan Mountain School in Canaan, New Hampshire, Westtown School in Westchester, Pennsylvania, and was considered one of the top high school prospects of the class of 2017. So he graduated from here
oh, okay.
in Westchester. Okay. So I guess that should preclude the NBA segment of this podcast.
Yes, we've given the NBA a lot.
You
More than
want
our
to talk
Sixers have
about
given us.
Meek Thrills or Freak Millie?
Yeah. Before we get that though, let's just do a quick shout out though. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Shouts out to you and your legacy. All the good times, bad times, sad times, inspiration you've given us through all your works. Mainly the main work, DB. But thank you for everything, all the inspiration, and all the endless memes that niggas about to run the internet with. You know what I mean, over the next 1,000 years and shit like that. So, yeah, I mean, for those that don't know, do know Akira Toriyama. He's the creator of what we all know to be Dragon Ball, DBZ, not counting GT, and Super, and also, man, Chrono Trigger. So, I never played Dragon Quest, so I wouldn't know shit about that, but nonetheless. Nigga said the true Shinron, for real. But,
Yeah, let's toast to that nigga's life and legacy.
yeah. So,
Cheers, man. Virtual toast.
indeed. But, I don't know. I guess kind of sticking with the theme, yo. Who's your least and most favorite DBZ character?
Starting with least.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be very, very. So I could be like, oh, I want to dig into my favorite saga and the name a nigga that somebody might have forgotten until I mentioned his name right now, right? I could do that. But I don't think there's any point in that. So I'm gonna go ahead and say my least favorite would be Krillin.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's easy and it's obvious.
I can see.
Krillin is always getting the shit kicked out of him. Always useless. Always being a bitch. Always complaining, running and hiding like he don't got powers like everybody else. And then he lucked out and got the good bitch, so I mean I guess I'm happy for him, but damn. I mean she wasn't real, but
He manifested one, man. That's what he did, man. So
yeah. Yeah. If it wasn't him, it would be that dancing nigga from the Ginyu Force with the red hair, the one that got killed the first. I can't remember that nigga name, but I hate that nigga too. And then my favorite character is gonna be hands down Piccolo, cause he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, hands down, cause he's like Jesus to me. Like he's that. Matter of fact, he's like all of my friends. I don't know how the fuck this happened, but it seems like fucking at least 4 or fucking 5 or maybe even 7 of my close friends have entered situations where they ended up raising children that were not theirs. And I always thought that shit was heroic. And seeing Piccolo do that shit and like even step in front of a bullet for the young boy. You remember that episode, right?
Yeah.
Even step in front of a bullet for the young boy. That shit spoke to my soul in a lot of different ways, you know? Like I had my pop and shit, but I also had some uncles that really played like a huge part in my life, and I'm appreciative of that. Like men in general are like just like fucking influential and powerful to have around you, especially as a youth. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go Piccolo. That shit always looked great to me. That always looked like Jesus, and then I watch all my friends grow up and become that, whether they ask for it or not, and do great at it. You know, so shout out to all my niggas that do that shit. Raise other people's kids and that are now their kids, you know. That's awesome.
I think that. I'm gonna say for my least favorite. Uh, Semi controversial, but I fucking hated Cell, man.
Really?
Just
I
yeah,
thought
just
that nigga was clever. He reminded me of Frasier.
he looked
I love
cool
it.
as shit, but the nigga is just super OP, and it just reminds me of like just like every. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's
I
the
like how
epitome of
witty
like.
he was though. Like really, he had a sense of humor. Like he actually wanted to entertain as he killed you. He wanted you to entertain him as you got killed. Like he was down for the competition and just the good old pure joy of it. You know what I mean? He wasn't on no shit like, yo, I'm about to just fucking destroy y'all. I just want violence and chaos. No, he was on some shit like, yo, let's have fun. Let's start a fight. Let's build a motherfucking level so we can do it like safely and fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just evil, man. Just pure evil, man. That's the thing. He just likes toying with you, man. He's
You would
just a
rather
motherfucker
have a
that's playing with
nigga.
his
You would
food.
rather have a nigga
Just
like you would rather have a nigga like Doctor what's his fucking face, who's always toiling in fucking the dark and trying to come up with some nefarious shit that nobody knows about that you got to run in front of him in the last minute and save. You would rather have some shit like that than a nigga who comes to you straight up to your face and goes, "Hey, listen, if I win, I kill everybody. If you win, I don't." Which one?
either way, because you know the niggas. Well, either way, because the niggas gonna play with you and kill you and beat you in the end. At the end of the day, anyway. So, I mean,
No, but like
the ending was a
maybe,
little
maybe my
retcon.
son go and kill this nigga, bro. Or I mean that green nigga son, whoever son he is,
That's
gonna
just the
kill
only
this
thing.
nigga.
It just super duper OP. It just was cool, but nah, man. I just can't fuck with it, man.
But you
Granted, everything in
did
the
you
lead up
fuck
to
with
the
the
saga.
saga though? Did you fuck with the saga though?
The saga was cool. I mean, the whole lead up to it. I mean, that was a cool. That was probably like one of the coolest way to actually kind of pick up from, you know what I mean? Because after what they did in Namek and stuff like that, it's just wonder like, all right, where the fuck do we go from here? You know what I
Okay.
mean? So, you know, it was cool the way that they structured that story and shit like that. But I just felt like nigga was just way too OP.
All right.
Um,
Who's your
uh,
favorite then?
favorite, Vegeta, man.
That's a lot
Uh,
of people favorite.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess
I'm
when
not
I look
trying
at
to
the
take no
story,
credit from you. I'm just trying to say like it's a lot of
yeah,
reasons why he like people love him. He's lovable as fuck. Go ahead.
yeah, but I don't know. I just like his story. It's like kind of like one of those like redemption stories. You go from a nigga that was like essentially just raised as a spoiled ass brat, who pretty much lost everything at a young age, but then was pretty much just like kind of brought up as the ranks as a fucking like prince slave, and
Yeah.
then pretty much just like a nigga that just kind of actually had to just kind of just learn, I don't know, how to actually be a human and a man. So much so that you get to Dragon Ball Z Super, and
Nah. So
these
I
niggas
got a
Goku
theory. I got a
trying to pull
theory.
up. Hold on, before I forget, I'm forget.
Go
But
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was like, but then to the point to where niggas going into the tournament and these niggas Goku and shit like that, trying to tell him like, yo, we got to do a tournament to fight the, you know what I mean, or it might be the end of the world. And he's like, nah, nigga, chill. I'm not fighting, nigga. I'm about to have a kid born at any moment now, dog. I'm not fighting with y'all niggas, dog. So from a nigga that was hell bent on trying to be the most powerful nigga in the universe, who essentially just kind of just goes and decides
Not,
like, you
and it
know
wasn't
what?
even his first kid either.
Yeah,
Like that's the funny
exactly.
part. He didn't give a fuck when his first kid was born.
Even in that though, with his first
No,
kid,
that
like
changed him. That got
when
him to where he needed to be, where his second kid was born.
I mean, yeah, I remember the one episode where like he was him and Trunks, him and young Trunks were training, and this nigga
Well,
Trunks
oh,
was Super
in the
Saiyan.
hyperbolic time
Yeah,
chamber,
nah, but
nigga.
before that, it was like when it was young boy Trunks, and they were training, and the young boy Trunks was Super Saiyan. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, hold
Where you
on,
get that
this."
shit from?
Yeah, he's
He
like,
was
"Where the hell
jealous
you
as
get
hell.
this shit?" Like,
And then he
this shit
ran
is just.
away and just trained for fucking days and days until he could do it.
And he's like, "Yeah, man." So he's like, "Hold on." So now the biggest and greatest achievement of a
Hyperbaric.
Saiyan is done by a fucking like 8-year-old kid. And then he asks the question. He's like, "All
Fucking
right, so
disgrace.
between you and Kakarot, son,
Who
who's the
did it first?
strongest?"
Yeah.
He's strongest. He was like, "Well, me because I'm older." He's like, "Nah, fuck that. You gotta be way better than this nigga." dog." So
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's fucking that nigga's the worst. Yo, he's just like Frazier, yeah. Anyway, so all right. Okay. I got a question.
Yep.
So well, first off, I have a statement, and then I have a question. My statement was, I think Toriyama was basically pointing to the fact that human pussy can make you warmer. Like
He
it'll
said, "Boy,
just
can make you
change
more."
everything about you. Like
He said, "Can make you more what?
I said, warmer.
Warmer." Okay.
Yeah, it'll make you warmer. Like it'll make you human. Like it'll give you a heart. It'll make you beam and shine and shit. Right? That's what I think. No matter what kind of monster you were before that. That's what I think. And then the second thing
I
that I
approve this
wanted.
message.
There you go. And then the second thing I was gonna say was, this is the question. I wanted to say, who is your honorable mentions for your favorites?
Honorable mentions.
Yeah. Who's like who didn't get it because Vegeta got it instead? Who's supposed to get it but didn't get it because Vegeta got it?
I'm gonna probably say young Gohan,
Wait. Baby Gohan?
not baby, young.
Which one? They all
Like,
young.
I'm gonna say
Every Gohan is young to me because he's a generation below my niggas.
yeah, it's true, it's true. I'm gonna probably say yeah, I'm gonna say Vegeta Saga Gohan. That's a real one there. I'm just talking about just mainly just on character and shit like that. But
Okay.
just in terms of just like coolness, wildness factor, definitely you said Piccolo. Piccolo's dope. I'm probably gonna go with Android 18, but he's always been too cool for school.
You an Android 18 ass nigga, yo. I feel like
mean,
you modeled your life after Android 18.
nah.
Now that you bring it up, you
I
wear
was born.
scarves and shit.
I
You
was
keep
born
your hair
first.
at shoulder length. You know what I'm saying? None of that's true.
Been a minute. Damn, you
You
gave me a
always
good.
got that smug ass expression on your face.
Just gave me a good cosplay idea. I might do that. I mean, may have to go for that.
Yeah. Space age boots. That's all you, yo. You ain't even got a fucking cosplay shit, nigga. Just wake up. You 18.
I just need the scarf.
Oh,
It's
to
our
be 18
scarf.
again.
Oh, forever 18. There we go.
There you go.
So that's a good campaign right there.
I like Mr. Popo. He remind me of Ed Paul and shit.
I hope Ed's listening to this. Yo, you be like, nigga, what?
He catches, yo, that nigga hates me already.
Yo.
And then for me to like just bring his name up out of nowhere just to fucking insult him, that's perfect.
Oh man.
Uh,
Who's what's the name, nigga? If back in the Dragon Ball days, Oolong was funny as shit.
Oolong, is
Oolong,
that the little nigga?
yeah, little nigga with the
The
big
little
ears.
nigga with Tien?
Yeah, well, nah, that's Chao Shu,
Who's Oolong? Oh, the animal?
the nigga with the pig ears.
The nigga was a pig, bro. He
Yeah,
was a whole pig.
He's a pig that could transform into different like people and shit like that. So that was his thing.
Yeah, but he was a. You could tell he was like a gambling sex addict. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I
he was a
mean,
degenerate.
niggas asking for like niggas had a wish. This nigga asked for a pair of panties. So
Nah,
can
he
wear it on
was
his head.
actually he was a perv. Now that I think about it, he was a complete perv. So somebody brought this up to me. My nigga who doesn't watch any anime or know anything about Japanese culture, right? Not that I do. But my nigga who doesn't any of those things was like, Japanese men stick their finger in other men's asses and they call it a joke. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, they got a name for it. It's called like something bakitsu or some shit. And I was like, what? And I'm just sitting here like, what? So then I'm thinking of every episode of Naruto I ever watched, right? Right?
1,000 Years Pain.
Yeah, nigga. So I'm thinking about that. And then like my young boy, he likes Naruto too. And they got Boruto now.
Niggas winning with 4, bro.
No, so look, we live, right? You can see me?
Yeah, we live.
So my young boy we got stickers. He got like a bunch of Naruto stickers, like 100 stickers, right? So I took my favorite ones and I put them on my laptop and shit. So one of the Johns I got is one of these Johns, like one of these Johns. It's literally like I got a John. So my homie's explaining this to me. He's like, nah, you don't get it. Let me show you an example. I'm like, bro, you don't.
Nah, chill.
So the boy is in his office at his desk, right? And he's like standing up, and then something, he tries to read a word, but he needs to go and like, kind of put his face down to read it. As he goes down to read it, boy walks up to him and goes, "You got to," and this nigga jumps up like 10 feet in the air. And I was like, where's that funny at? How long has that been funny?
It's called getting initiated.
All right. Okay. So you gonna call it getting initiated, right?
Niggas
But
do
now
that.
let's go back to like ball taps, right? Remember we was talking about Jalen Green and all of that shit, and like, homosexual homoerotic behavior amongst heterosexual men.
Congratulations, Jalen Green. You're gonna be a father. That's congrats to you.
Really?
Still not beating allegations, but it is what
He
it
really? He gonna have a kid?
is. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, man. God bless that man. It's a gift from God. You know that, right?
Yeah. I mean, gay niggas can be fathers too. But yeah, continue.
So
And these are just jokes, folks. These are just jokes.
So in lieu of that, right? I feel like these Japanese niggas just never grow up, yo. This shit is like the fucking Island of the Lost Boys out there, yo. You ever think about that?
I mean, do niggas here ever grow up? I mean, niggas all they do is just buy toys. It's just that you grow up and become a big kid.
When the last time you stuck your finger in a nigga ass to laugh about it? Just to laugh. Just for a giggle. Or when's the last time one of your friends has done that? Just for a giggle.
For a giggle?
Or when's the last time anybody that you like esteem highly or respect has done that? Just for a giggle.
Just for a giggle?
Mm-hmm. Not for no sexual pleasure.
Oh, just for fun?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not for sexual pleasure, not for flirting, just for a giggle. Like I said, homosexual behavior amongst heterosexual males.
Yeah.
Homoerotic behavior amongst heterosexual males.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't necessarily know. I don't know. Amongst our friends, I don't know if we've done that. Some other friends.
I ain't never stuck my finger in nobody's ass and was like, yo, that's funny.
So, I don't know, because anytime I know a nigga
actually, no, I do it with every girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I do. But I meant niggas though. I don't do that shit with no niggas. I never did it with niggas.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't get into all that. And any nigga I know that does do that, they serious about that. They about that life. And I I don't want to know nothing about that, man. But I don't know. I don't know if I could be going cavalierly just sticking my finger up niggas' ass, man. Niggas don't wipe their ass, dog. Like, what's up with you, dog? Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah.
I feel like people don't wipe their ass enough. I'm not gonna say niggas, but people in general, I just don't feel like they wipe their ass enough. Like I feel like people wipe their ass one time and just walk away.
That's how
Like
niggas get pink eye, yo. Just doing shit like that. That's just, you think you having fun. Oh yeah, just, you know what I mean? Then you just fucking pick some shit out your eye, and next thing you know, man, you out here fucking got the Mangekyo Sharingan for a week and shit like that. Niggas wonder what the fuck is wrong with you. Oh yeah,
yeah,
must have not stuck my finger up my nigga's ass for fun.
yeah. So can we transition to Meek now?
I mean, I thought we were talking about Meek the whole time.
All right, cool. So we on the same page. So I feel like
Take that.
a lot of
Take that.
wow,
Take
wow.
that. Take that.
I feel like a lot of all right. So what's left for that dude now? Like what's next for him at this
What's
point?
left for him?
Yeah, like what's next? What's left for that? What's left for Meek now? Like what's next for him? Like what do you predict from here on out? You seem to be an intuitive kind of individual. Like what's going on?
I
What the
mean,
fuck?
word on the street, my man about to get double citizenship with Ghana, and he about to actually just move back and forth.
He from
Um,
Ghana?
nah, his view is that if you're black, all black people are African. So, you know what I mean. We should actually be making a pilgrimage and have dual citizenship in the
That's not
motherland
how that work.
on some
Ask a
on,
nigga from Ghana. That's not how that work.
on some what is it called birthright shit.
Them
You know what
niggas
I
don't
mean?
claim us. Nigga, we don't even get our birth right here. I'm still waiting for my fucking 40 acres and a mule. Just pay my cell phone bill and I'll settle for that.
Nah, nigga, birthright is a trip. I don't know about it's not about no 40 acres, but you know what I mean. But
No,
yeah,
so birthright is like you're the firstborn, so you get the larger part of the inheritance.
nah, I'm talking about something completely different.
What you talking about?
Nah, birthright is a program for Jewish people, and essentially what they do is they set them up with
Oh,
trips
They're pro
and
Zionists, right?
visits. Yeah,
So to get the Jews to come back home, right?
uh, I don't talk like that, but yeah,
No, no,
sure.
no. So basically, yeah, no, nigga. Okay, so Zionism is huge in the Christian community, and I'm not necessarily pro Zionist, but I am learning Hebrew right now. But what it is uh, the way that the laws are working out there is kind of like a majority rule kind of situation, and they do have a small piece of the state. They don't have the full state, but they have a small piece of the state. So they have an initiative going on out there, and you know they rich as fuck, them Jews. They have an initiative going on out there where they're basically just trying to incentivize believers. No, sorry, I didn't flip into another world. They're trying to incentivize children of Israel to return home, and they will actually like give them a safe place. They will fund to a fair extent their trip and their travel and their home, but they just have to agree to like stay the fuck there like for a long time because they want to be the majority and they feel like numbers will take effect over time. And they're not wrong because I mean Israel just became a state in like what 1947 or some shit like that. So if you give them like 50 more years, then they'll probably be double their fucking mass where they are now, right?
Uh, not land density, right?
Right,
So,
right,
that's the
right.
thing.
Yes.
So, I don't know. So what Meek is saying is isn't too far fetched, but I don't know if they got enough money over there for shit like that. Plus, all those niggas trying to come here, I don't necessarily know if too many niggas trying to go there. You know
No,
what I
I be.
mean?
So the thing is, they're like the Jews are like overrepresented in so many places, right? So they got
No,
money,
I'm
man.
talking about Africa. I'm talking about Africa. But
Oh no, we not
yeah,
them, bro. That's not gonna work like that. This
yeah.
shit, y'all
Like I
niggas don't
said,
understand.
they trying
The
to come
Jews,
here.
you don't understand. The Jews got scattered because of circumstances. We got sold, nigga. Like we got traded like Pokemon cards and Pogs and shit. So, nah, we here. This is what it is. This the homeland right here. You get that through your fucking head, maybe you might find some success.
So But yeah, but I was gonna say here, but yeah, we said all that to talk about Meek here. But yeah, so what's left for him? I don't know, man. I mean, we just saw the numbers for his album, man. Apparently, his album only sold his album Heathenism. That shit only sold like 6,000 the first week.
Did you listen to it?
First few tracks.
Oh, you
Uh,
did? I was about to say, yo, that shit's free, and I ain't even listened to that bitch.
yeah. What the worst part is that with all the all the allegations and everything that was going on, the first track on the album was called "Started from the Bottom." And I was like,
Oh,
yo,
pause. So
I'm
look,
like, yo,
so the thing, all right. So I wasn't judging him when all of this shit came through. Did I get a chance? I don't think I got a chance to talk to you about it, but I will tell you my
yeah,
actual, like, this is my real stance, right? These are all jokes, folks. This is all satire. None of it's real. This is my real stance. Like, this is actually how I feel in my heart. He had said to a fan who asked him genuinely, "Hey, man, why are you responding to this shit, man? Don't say nothing, man, because it ain't nothing you could say that's going to make people stop putting bullshit on you, right?" And he was like, as a response to this fan, he said, "Man, I ain't worried about none of this shit. I'm just running it up because my album about to drop tonight." Right?
yep,
Okay, so given that was the exchange, whether or not he got fucked, whether or not he made compromising decisions on, for fame and wealth, whether or not he traded his integrity and drank baby blood and pledged allegiance to the devil, I don't know
Drake
none of that. Say what?
or Drake Diddy's baby juice.
Yeah, I don't know, or went to Chinatown to go get some titty milk for titty. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did, but I do know this: the fact that he said, "Oh, it's cool. I'm just running it up because my album's dropping at midnight." The fact that he was willing to entertain the gayness in order to sell a couple more records, to me, that shows that he has no integrity and he already sold his soul. I'm serious. To me, that's evidence of that. Like, you supposed to be hard, nigga. Pause. You supposed to be a nigga from Philly. You supposed to be Mr. Gangsta, streets talk, all that shit. Niggas is calling you gay, and you're like, "Oh, cool. I got records to sell anyway." Nah, man, I don't know. You sound like you compromised a bit. You sound like you sound like your values isn't what your values is in your music. That's what it sounds like.
All right,
But
so
but your values in your music is money, so maybe I'm wrong about that.
what that's the thing. My guess is like, what would
Would you let niggas call
if
you?
if you were Meek,
Would you let niggas
what,
compromise your reputation in order
what,
to give you more money?
all right. Let me preface this by saying, all right, here's my stance on it at least.
All right, well, go ahead. You want to do your
Yeah.
hypothetical first? You want to be like, if I was Meek? You want to ask me that
Well,
if I
yes.
was Meek?
Well, yeah. Let's just do this first. So, for a nigga like Meek, what would be an appropriate response? I guess that's the idea. Like, I just shan't to think like, like how should he respond? How
Nothing. He should have woke up a month from now and
and be
been
like,
like,
damn, yo,
"Oh,
niggas was
y'all niggas
talking.
was talking all that shit." See, that's why I don't get on the internet, right?
Nah, see,
Nigga, he should have did that. That's
but
what he should have did.
but this is Meek Mill, dog. Meek Mill is like is some like to say the ratio king.
Yo,
Um,
do it
like
bother you that nigga can't type or spell, but be typing his ass off? Does that
nah,
bother you at all? His punctuation be fucking me up, yo. I don't be understanding shit he be saying. I be having to read it like 4 times. Like, yo, kids, use your commas and your periods, man. This nigga really, I don't be understanding what he be saying, yo. I have to read it a lot.
this nigga's friends with a governor, bro. That's the worst part. But but that's neither here nor there. But
I mean, he go to school every year to give out backpacks and shit. You would think he would pick up a book.
use a workbook or whatever. Nah. But
Yeah.
man, but it's weird. But nah, but Meek Mill, I mean, I don't know if you necessarily follow him on Twitter, but it's the same shit all day, every day, dog. I mean, when he was in that, he was getting in that, like, Twitter is what got him in that beef with Drake, and that's
I
how,
know.
you know what I mean? So
He Twitter
like
fingers.
He's not above or beyond just going back and forth with anybody for the sake of just going but back and forth. And I
I
mean,
know, but it's just like, damn, he ain't dropped no classic tweets. Like nothing he got is quotable because I can't understand none of them.
nah, it don't even matter. I mean, I guess that's the thing is just, and I think we were probably going to start getting on this a little bit later, but just modern media uh, is
Agreed,
the
Planet.
thing. You know what I mean? It's just modern media, but I mean that's the thing. Like essentially it's just all the metrics now at this point. It's just
Like,
all
what would you
mentions,
like?
engagement,
Okay, so back
all
what I
shit like
said.
that.
Like,
So it don't matter.
what would you allow people to believe about you if it took you from $50 million to $52 million? What would you allow people to believe about you? Like, you sucked a dick. If it took you from 50 to 52, you sucked a dick.
All right, well, let me make this point, and I've heard this said before, and this is very true. Nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. So when it comes to stuff like that and the stories, niggas gonna have a field day with it no matter what. You know what I mean? So either you're gonna either try to fight it or you're gonna lean into it. Pause. Or you're gonna just shut the fuck up, back up, and just let niggas talk. You know what I mean? And just
I mean,
it
that's
be
the
what
Jay
it
Z
may.
method. That shit
You
has
know what I
worked
mean?
for years.
You know what I mean?
Just
So
shut the
just
fuck up and back up and let niggas talk.
let niggas talk. Hey man, at least I'm on your mind. You know what I mean? Is that there? But I mean, granted, my particular view on these particular allegations, um, of all the shit that Diddy's been going through, this particular allegation, mainly the person that is doing the alleging,
Like,
is
yo, Cuba
it's
Gooding
it's
Jr. was
a little,
brought up in the motherfucking shit too. You don't hear
yeah.
this nigga saying a whole bunch of shit.
Well, it's Cuba Gooding Jr. I mean,
I'm just saying, he an
yeah,
actor. His job is to say shit.
yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, he could say, yeah, I was prepping for a role. You know what I mean? He's like the nigga from
No, but
the
but me
nigga.
could say the same shit. Me could be like, yo, I was working on my album. Like,
Yeah, I was working on my. Hey, listen, dog. You know how much? You know how much publishing costs, dog. Listen, dog. I'm trying to keep my publishing out here. You see how bad it is for artists, man. I gotta give up my ass just so I can keep my masters. Nah,
I would love
but
for Meek to say
but
that.
nah. These particular allegations are a little. Well, not gonna say they're sus, but essentially like uh, particularly the person that's bringing up these ones compared to other cases. Um, there does seem to be a bit of sensationalism in terms of just the number of names and people that he's put out there. There have been some
You
things that have
saying
been
that because he was
corroborated.
talking about Usher too, right?
Nah,
I know you
nah,
close. I know you close to Usher.
nah. I mean, I told you, man. Diddy used to take Usher to orgies when he was in fuck a teenager and shit. So
I
that's
know
the Hollywood
because
life.
of
So
you.
because of
So
me,
no, I'm not
because
saying
of
he did
me,
it because
damn
of
dog.
you. I'm saying he. I know that because of you. I know that because of you.
So I
So
mean, so I already knew how niggas was getting down before. So I
all right.
mean,
So
they was selling Usher off as an escort. You know what I mean? Back when he was in a young boy and shit like that,
that's why he
man.
wear
He
them
was good for it.
sunglasses now, because his eyes tell too much. Like for real, for real. Usher, like they be bringing this shit up in front of Usher. Usher just walk away. Usher don't got nothing to say on none of these topics, yo. Man, yo, I would love, yo. All right, that's a cool question. If you could interview anybody who had to tell you the truth, dead or alive, who the fuck would it be?
Damn, I'm gonna spring that. Dead or alive?
I mean,
Um,
you want to keep it alive?
nah, we do dead or alive. Let's lean into the moment here. Epstein. I need to know everybody on that list, dog.
Yeah, that's a good ass answer. That's a good ass answer. I would
How
say
much? How
Clive.
much? How you say who?
I would say Clive Davis.
Clive Davis.
Yeah, because he fathered all these niggas. And he killed Whitney Houston.
Did he?
He was the last person that was with her.
Really? I thought it was Ray J.
Hey man, there's a couple of different sides to every story.
I mean, apparently it's 4 different stories. so, well, 3 different stories. What
Yeah.
did Drake say? You got the one you told me, the one the group chat gets to read, and the one you subtweet. You know what I mean? So that's at least 3. Not to mention the truth, but.
So I've been telling everybody this theory lately, and I figure I ain't said it on here, so I might as well get it out, put it on record. All these niggas is fake.
Of
All of
course.
them. Every single one of them. They all built up as like paper fucking tigers, so that you can see them and then you can follow their example, and then when they get destroyed, you can feel like you're gonna get destroyed too. All of them are fake, and by fake I mean they all have family that's fucking military or CIA or government officials. They all have been indoctrinated by either a university or a secret society or some type of training, some type of fucking some shit.
It's like
Whether they
fifty
went
percent
to a
of the country.
sorority, say what?
It's like 50%. Yeah, that's the thing. You're like the number
Cool.
of people is going up and
Yeah.
up and up. You know, like
They went
seventy
to a
percent of the country right now.
sorority. They could be going to a fucking psychologist. Like there's something that they are subscribing to where they are able to be manipulated and controlled and to stay on the system that's created for them.
It's
They
America, nigga.
all they all are put up just as an example for us to think that this shit could be real. These niggas is all plants. These niggas is all fake. All of them got billionaire connections and shit. All of them are funded. So nah, man, it's funny because I say this, I bring this up because one of the homies thinks like what happened to Andrew Tate could possibly happen to him. He said that to me. He was like, man, they might freeze all my shit like him. I was like, nigga, are you trafficking in white slavery? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Are you crossing borders and doing business that niggas ain't fucking happy with? Like, you got shit going on in Turkey I don't know about? Oh man, how much have you balled in this year? Do they have a reason to be jealous of you, particularly? Damn, you call yourself Cobra now? Like, I really don't know what the fuck a nigga's got to do in order for whole governments to be trying to go after you when you ain't even over there no more. What you
Uh,
did?
well, I guess that's the thing. I mean, you know, we had this conversation of off mic, off camera a couple days ago. Um, and I don't know. I mean, there's two ways I look at it. On one end, like I said, like modern media as we consume it now, even though it's supposed to be like this big like anti-establishment um, fight, and you have like these big anti-establishment warriors and shit like that.
They were
No,
established.
nah, dog. They cast they yeah. They're just cosplaying as
Yeah, they cast
anti-establishment.
these niggas
Like
as
honestly,
activists.
I feel like, you know, damn, this whole so is about to get mad morbid. But yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, the people that people rally against, like the globalists, all that shit like that, they already run. You know what I mean? Honestly, this is just remember that episode of I don't know if you saw Black Mirror, but
Couple, couple.
yeah. But you know, essentially, this is what this whole internet space is, and everything like this is. That was it. 1 million merits, 3 million merits, or whatever. And essentially, our use of the system, social media, and things like that, it's powering the system that's going on. And essentially, what they do is they actually co-opt the most entertaining of us to actually entertain everybody on here even more. So it feeds into the system. And essentially, like, you know, you had the one jump or the one ball, you know, he had the girl that he loved, put a lot of money up for her, sponsored her, you know what I mean, try to get her up on stage so she could actually be a singer and be a pop star. And they were like, yo, you have a really nice voice and you're really cute. But you know what? You sexy as hell. So we're gonna turn you into a porn star. OnlyFans. And then next thing you know, she goes on, ends up being a porn star. Boy, is just heartbreaking. Got to get his money up. Gets his money up, goes on stage, tries to kill himself, talks about the existential dread of actually being and living in this system. And the people were there like, damn, you know what? I felt like that. You know what I mean? You express something I wake up and I feel every day. You know what? I'm going to give you a couple $1 million in the merit in a better room, in a better house, so you can come out here and express that for all these people so that can resonate with them. So that way they can kind of continue their day and they know that somebody's actually speaking the truth that they want to hear. So that's
Giving
stated.
motherfuckers hope because they see themselves up there. Yeah, that's
So,
that's scary.
but I don't know. I mean, that's one view of it. But you know, I guess there are certain propaganda arms and everything like that. But uh, generally, I don't necessarily know if everything's is tightly knit and planned out as we all expect it to be. I mean, I don't know if this is a Westworld type moment where we have like a giant AI algorithm computer that's like planning everybody's life, how you're gonna live and where you're gonna live and be. At least not yet. But I still think there's a little Wild West there. Um, I don't think the grips are really quite there because I don't feel like niggas' attention are really quite there. And as humans, I think everybody's way more fallible than you think. Like you ever met like, you probably had this, man. I mean, shit, you probably have a few more rich friends than I've had. Where you know them, you meet them, you hang out with them, but then you actually see them in their personal time and everything like that, and you just like, damn, dog. You may have this thing part of your life figured out, but you really don't have the other things figured out. And yeah, you realize, it's kind of like just getting behind the curtain, seeing things behind the scenes and just seeing how disorganized and everything is. And even though the show itself looks good, yeah, it's just a shit show. So I still think it's like that, but you know.
Yeah. Um, you just made me remember this time I got invited to this cult, and I was like, just surprised as hell that these niggas wanted to hang out with me because I thought that they were so fucking cool and rich. And then they invited me to this fucking place that they made me fill out a paper. They didn't make me do shit. I volunteered to fill out a fucking paper to tell them all my deepest fears, and they wanted me to have a breakthrough moment, which basically meant I was gonna cry in that motherfucker. And it was all
Your
based
first
around.
time there,
Yeah, the first time there. It was supposed to be a 4-hour session. First
nigga,
time
you at a
there.
Scientology meeting, nigga. What the hell?
It wasn't Scientology. It was a different name for it. But yeah, man, rich people be on some weird shit, man. They all just want to feel acceptance and they want to get attention and they want to figure out some type of outlet for their emotions just like we do. But the thing is, they have a whole lot more fucking options because they got dumb buku money. So they spend their money on like really extreme shit that we couldn't even consider. And that's why we can't relate to them. And so when I say that they are set up, propped up, and then taken down just for our like amusement,
For our entertainment.
right, and entertainment, that's because we don't have that opportunity to be there. And when we work hard enough, when we work, us regular people, real people, when we work hard enough to try to get there, we already got too many checks and balances and red tape and systems and points where we have to give in to the compromise and the manipulation in order to get there, to the point where we ain't that real person no more, to the point where we have already succumbed and sold ourselves. So that's what I'm saying. And I've yet to be proven wrong, only because I'm not going out testing and measuring everything. But I know these motherfuckers, every single person that I see that's put up, that's out there, that's like even a little bit goddamn successful or famous, them motherfuckers got connections and shit. And them niggas have had the opportunities to be, I guess, compromised or controlled by the system. What's the system? Oh man, that's complex, right?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, so you think nobody's actually talented?
Yeah, I think everybody's got a little bit of talent, and I think a lot of people are very, very talented. But I'm just saying, in order to be Drake, you gotta be more than talented.
No, you gotta. It's a different game. Yeah, it's a different game you're playing there. I mean, you gotta have your own systems. You gotta be a system. You know what I mean?
You gotta come from a
You
system.
gotta
You
gotta
have to
know
come
the
from
system.
a
You
system,
gotta know the
nigga.
system.
You have to come from a system, and that's all I'm saying. You gotta come from a system in order to be that far into the system and
But
be a
that's
system.
that's
To
anything
be
in
a
life
system.
though. That's anything in life though.
Yeah, but that's the point I'm making. I'm
You know what I
saying
mean?
I've never come from a system, so for me to walk around thinking that I'm gonna become a system, that might not be realistic. You get what I mean?
I mean, but you can make and become a system if you want, nigga. You can read books, nigga.
No.
You can read
Like,
books, use the
no,
internet.
I mean, we were just speaking figuratively. You can't
Yeah.
be literal now. Like, no, the system that we were just referring to was like a whole motherfucking network of success, a whole network of wealth and support and structure, like a structure that's been there, like old money. I can't create a nigga who came from old money out of myself. I can only try to make new money and make my kids come from old money. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I could do. I can't make up for the lost time. So I'm saying, like, a nigga like Drake, you can't be a Drake if you ain't come from what Drake came from. You can't. It just ain't possible. And
Well,
if you
nah, I
look
mean,
at what he came
what-
from,
always
It's
had family in
actually
the game. He had family in the game.
his fucking
His
father's a musician. His mother's a
father's a
lawyer
musician. His
slash used
uncle's
to
a
be.
musician. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So,
and they Jews, motherfucking Jews,
you know what I mean? And niggas got
and I mean
connections, and
in a loving way.
happens to be signed to niggas two of the most famous rap labels.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
just happened
So
to be
so
just kicking it with Houston's biggest don.
so
You
granted,
know, even though he's from
so
Canada, right?
but it's
They go
dude
back. They go way back.
this dude's paid there because I mean shit, my niggas money was split like 8 ways for like 10 years. You
Oh
know what I
yeah,
mean?
he signed to every label.
You know what I mean? So
So he's been getting fucked by everybody for a long
so
time.
like the niggas just now independent signed to you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So so that's the crazy part there. So but
And that's paying dues. You got to pay your
yeah.
dues, man.
I mean, but yeah, unfortunately, in every sense, you know what I mean. So I just don't want niggas losing hope, man. Because now you got niggas feeling hopeless out here, man.
So you think if he would have
So-
lost the battle against Meek, you think it would be him that's getting raped by Puff?
Apparently, he got smacked by Puff. I don't know what that's about, but
He probably ain't want to get raped. He was like, "You don't want to give up the butt? I'll smack you.
give me that face,
I'm gonna
pause.
fuck your reputation either way." And he was like, "Fuck it, I'll take the smack." And
And the
Meek
funny
was
thing-
sitting, was sitting there looking like, "Damn, I should have took the smack."
And the funny thing is, he actually had a bar about it too. He said, "I had beef with real bad boys. I wasn't pretending." So
Damn, that's funny. That's funny. I think it's a whole lot of ultimatums and shit. I don't know how this shit works, but it's a whole lot of ultimatums. Like Mace said it a long time ago. He was like, "It's not like nobody come to you with no contract and tell you to sign that shit in blood." You know what I mean? It's not like that. That's not how it come. He was like, it comes from the decisions that you make, the compromises that you make for money. If they offer you money to do something that you don't believe in, and you do it, that's you selling your soul to the devil. That is you
I can see that.
becoming that. Yeah. And Mace
No,
said that.
That's
early.
definitely true. But that's the thing. But what if you're one of those people that you're just out here just to get it? You're just out here to get it. You don't
That
necessarily.
mean you
really have
never. That
core
mean you
value.
never stood on nothing, and you never
So-
had any values, and that mean you was lost to the game before you even got out of bed. Like you
I
was
mean,
lost to the game before you jumped off the porch.
Or maybe your values were the value, were the money itself. You know what I mean? So
And I think that just make you a tool. For real. I think that just make you a tool, and I think a lot of motherfuckers is walking around being tools. Like a lot of people ain't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to get it all preachy.
it's
I ain't
weird.
Even I'm gonna stop right there.
It's weird because I think there's a balance. I feel like I don't know the concept of values and things like that. We have another discussion about that because I feel like even the values that niggas have, they don't even know where their own values come from. So they've been sold that.
Yo, that
So-
remind me of something I was thinking about. Like,
So-
I was thinking about AB, and I was thinking about Ben Simmons, and I was like, could you imagine?
The funny thing is similar career tracks too. That's the funny part.
No, nigga, that's
But,
why. So I'm like, could you imagine being a millionaire with no income? What would you do? Like,
your
what would you
lifestyle.
do? What the fuck would you do?
Millionaire with no income?
Yeah.
Well, depending on how many millions you have, it's an income stream anyway. So,
I mean, depending
doing-
what you're doing with it. Like, if that
doing
shit
it-
just
if you're
sitting in
doing
a
it right.
fucking savings account, nigga, no, it's not an income stream.
yeah, but I mean, but if you
They only yielding 0.5%
But
annual,
if you-
nigga. You ain't getting shit from that.
nah, you're getting five. You're getting five right now, FYI, people. So save
What?
your money. Yeah, so
You're getting what?
yeah, you're getting like 4 or 5 in some accounts right now. So
With how much? 5 whole percent?
yeah, interest rates, dog. But
5 whole percent?
yeah, nigga,
Where?
APR, nigga. Let's see.
No,
here.
no, but where?
Where? You
Yeah.
can get you a Marcus account. I think Capital One has a high yield savings. There's a couple of them out there, but granted, that's not going to weigh you. You're going to get it. You know what I mean?
no,
But-
I'm talking about just your average standard Citizens Bank savings account or your Wells Fargo fucking your student savings account, nigga. Those
I'd
joints
assume a nigga that's been in the league for a few years isn't just using a regular student savings account, but you know.
Who,
But-
AB?
So
You giving AB that much credit?
come
He
on,
might
man.
have the same fucking bank account from when this nigga started college, bro. He just might.
I mean, a nigga didn't have CTE back then,
How you know?
so we saw when it happened. So we saw when it happened. My nigga had a version of singing career and everything, and then Vontez Burfict fucked his whole shit up.
Okay,
So
so if you are a nigga who got like $27 million and
27 million can get you. You won't necessarily be living like a rich nigga, but you'll be okay
let's
with
say
that.
you are getting 5% annual.
If you put it in the market, you flip it, and
Yeah, so
you
you
do
talking like
you do what you're supposed to do. It.
you
You get the
talking
right
like
people to do it. You could
you talking like
probably
135 a
like 10,
year.
probably get 10 a year, 10 a
Talking
year out of it.
135. What? 10 what?
10%. There's ways you can get 10 out of it a year.
I mean, there's easy ways to get 10 a year, but shit. But you gotta kind of know what you're doing. You gotta know that you can get 10% a year. That
Yeah,
you can
that's
shoot
that's
for
that's
10% a
that's where you
year.
go.
A
JP
lot of niggas
Morgan.
don't know that,
You
bro.
go to JP Morgan. You go to man. Look, if you
The
have it,
Vanguard.
if you got the right agent, you know what I mean. That's why you have an agent. They're the ones that's supposed to help you get to do this shit because essentially
Agents do financial planning.
some of them do, not all of them. So
I don't know, man. That's crazy. I wouldn't. A nigga.
nah, that's the big thing with Clutch actually. Clutch. That's one of their big things though, is that they make sure that niggas keep their money. They don't necessarily even just make sure you get the money; they make sure you keep it too. So the right agencies will actually make sure that you're set up good for the long term. So even if you stay with them or decide to leave, at least the money you made, you kept. So
Yeah, I think wasn't that like Jay-Z's tagline when he started representing artists with the Rock thing?
yeah,
I mean, athletes.
yeah. So I mean, that's the main thing is you see too many niggas that go broke after they made all this money, and it's just like you give niggas the literacy, which is takes a while to get. Because man, speaking of literacy, man, I was on this Reddit last night, and it's called Henry, and it's like high earner, not rich yet, but you just start seeing how much money niggas is making, and it's just like, damn, dog, this it's out here, you just gotta get it. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it out, but nonetheless,
I
you
read
know,
somewhere that it's not about what you make; it's about what you save.
well that too, but the more you make, the more you can save. Let's just say that. so, so
You know what? I think that with that what I read that book. That was an old ass book. I read old books. That was an old book. I think that was actually an old value too. Like I think more people are into like lifestyle. You know what I mean? And I think people are
well, that's part
spending
of
on
it.
lifestyle. I think like remember we used to call it consumerism
Yeah,
in my
consumerism,
generation.
lifestyle creep. But that's the one thing too, because that's the big part of it there, right? They call it lifestyle creep is essentially where
I never
you
heard that
earn more
term.
more you earn more money, so you start spending more money. You know what I mean? So or you start, like let's say you get a promotion, you start doing this, you get a better job, so you
Yeah,
start
yeah,
feeling
out of
like
convenience. Out of
I'm
convenience. You can
well, not
afford
necessarily
to.
just out of convenience, but it's just like, okay, I'm here, I'm making this money, I have this position, I should drive this type of car and stuff like that. But you know conventional but the conventional says, hey, you upgrade as your money upgrades, but the smart way is just like, nah, just stay a few years behind. You know what I mean? So you get that promotion, you get that extra bread, treat yourself to something, but just tuck it, live like you were at your last position. When you get the next position to get more money, then you start living a little more. You know what I mean? So but remember, man, like you said, it's about what you keep, not necessarily what you.
Yeah.
But if you put the right systems in place in terms of just you control your fixed costs, you know what I mean? You make sure you're putting enough away in your right savings buckets and shit like that, and you're allotting yourself enough money to have fun with, and you're smart about it, you be all right. But just don't be out here with no plan. That's the thing. So
Yeah, because Putin got a plan, niggas.
so be more like Putin. No, don't be like Putin. But do have a plan though.
Yeah.
Um,
I think lately I've been trying to, as far as finances go, lately I've been trying to just move everything in all different directions. Like, not have anything in one place. Like, move everything all around. Like, put some there, put some there, put some in that, put some in that. Like, so now I really don't even know where all my money is, you know?
well, you should know that.
Nah, I mean, I figure it out when I need to, but at the
Well,
moment,
that's the
at
thing.
the moment,
Make it easier on yourself, because man,
I'm
you
not
want
100. I'm not very liquid at all. Let's just say that.
well, as long as it's coming in, and you know what I mean. You'll be all right. But
Yeah, I mean, I could get to it if I need to, but yeah, it's in a lot of different places. It'll take me like 2, 3 days to fucking gather it all back up.
that's not too bad. Better than two,
Yeah,
3 weeks. You know what I mean? As long as
yeah,
you ain't
yeah. Nah, that matters.
as long as you ain't like living off your credit card until you can actually get your money out of some places. That's where you know what I
Nah.
mean. So
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
so don't want to do that. But we went from Meek Mill to fucking financial literacy. See, that's what happens, man. When you make all this money and you don't actually manage it right, then you gotta sell your booty hole, and that's just ain't that ain't right. It ain't right. Nobody should have to live like that. Not saying that he's living like that, but it looked like it like that. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Um,
if you into it, just like
nah.
I don't know.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm
If
afraid that he might like it, and
well,
he's just scared to say it.
it's 2024. There's nothing wrong with being gay. If
No,
you
but
want to
there
be
is
gay,
something
it's
wrong
fine.
with there is something wrong with shaming. You know,
What something wrong with shaming?
it's something
Well,
wrong with shaming something that applies to you. There's something wrong with hiding. There's something wrong with being duplicitous. There's something wrong with being in denial. So I just want to say, bro, like nobody is gonna judge you if you just
nah,
admit who you are.
niggas gonna judge you, but you just gotta not give a fuck how niggas feel about you. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean?
I,
It's just
I just think you
that's
need
just
to admit who you are, man.
I mean that too, but even listen, no matter who you are, or who you aren't, niggas don't always have some shit to say. So if it didn't matter before, why should it matter after?
There
And
you go, man.
obviously, it ain't getting you paid because obviously the album flopped. So being more straight isn't gonna help you get more albums. Hey, maybe you leaned in, man. You made open it might have opened a new market for yourself. Now, should you say stuff and be somebody that you're not just to appeal to a market that you don't have? No, no. Just try to be the best you can be. And that may be different some days. One day you may actually like, baddies. One day you may like your nigga sticking his finger up your ass, you know what I mean? And this be fun. But hey, listen,
I told you that's what my pop said about Prince. He was
what was
like,
that?
we was riding in the car one day, and he was like, "Yeah, man. I guess he had so many girls, you know."
Uh, Honestly, I'm gonna actually look back and re-examine Prince because I feel like Prince was making fun of a lot of us right in front of our face with all that stuff too.
So Prince was a Jehovah though. He was a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah,
So to me, I think he was probably naturally inclined to be more woke than your average individual because his parents tried to like shelter him from the wiles of the devil. But at the same time, that nigga grew up to be motherfucking Dorian Gray / the devil's son. So it's weird. It's a
well,
weird dynamic.
it's weird because I feel like that was the image, but I feel like the image itself was telling the story as well. You know what I mean?
So you listen to When Doves Cry, right?
Hmm.
Is that a positive song? Is that song good for you?
Is it good for you? I mean, honestly, I felt like it was a self-reflective song, and it kind of gave you some. It's more of a cerebral song. I mean, good in the sense to where I don't know. Did I come out of it feeling like I wanted to actually just dance and shout? No, but it did kind of make you think.
All right, what's his next biggest hit?
You think that's his biggest hit? 'Cause I felt like Purple Rain
I
on that
don't think
same album.
I don't think Purple Rain is bigger than When Doves Cry.
uh,
But all right, Purple Rain. You think that's a good song? You think it's good for you?
what Raspberry Beret?
I Would Die for You.
Beret. That's all. Well, those three off the same album. I would
The
die for
kind
you.
you get,
He
the kind
he
you
got
get at the secondhand store. I think that's a good message there, because he's saying like she was stylish, but she was resourceful. It didn't come from wealth. You know what I'm saying? And then I Would Die for You. That's clearly Jesus. And then all right, maybe I'm just like my mother. Maybe I'm just like my father. You know, she's never satisfied.
that's not,
I
maybe
think
we're
that
not like each
that
other. This is
self-reflective
what it
part.
sounds like
That's
when Ruffs cry.
that's self-awareness, right? And then like Dove's crying, nigga. What the fuck is that all about? I think Dove's is symbolic of the Holy Spirit.
I mean, I think that's the thing. I think he saw his parents as kind of like perfect, beautiful beings, but in seeing what they were doing to each other, it was just really ugly because it was like more of an abusive relationship both ways. So it was kind of like, it was kind of just him just watching his parents have this relationship, and then him growing up and realizing those same parts of himself that he had and the way that he actually reacted and treated his lovers like that as well too. So him kind of acknowledging the best and the worst of his parents and saying like, damn, all
Yeah.
right,
This
maybe
is why I
maybe
do what I do.
so
And you know, psychologists say that the development of a child's worst enemy is its parents.
to a certain degree. I guess, and they say like you hit those certain age marks and you start challenging authority and stuff like that. I think that's like
No,
the first
no.
enemy that you
You're
have.
being really naive. No, no.
I'm being
I'm talking
naive.
about, yeah, I'm talking about a 1, 2, 3 year old getting dropped on the fucking floor. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
And then getting told it was his fault. Which you should have been screaming. You know? Nigga, that's what I'm talking about.
You talking about a villain's villain origin story. That's what you talking about.
No, I'm talking about life. Nigga. This happened to more people than you think, man. You come from a good place. That's all. How many people get fucking tore down and then blamed for it by their parents, bro? Like dead ass, nigga. I'm sure a lot of people listening can relate. So, go. Oh yeah, well, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there.
So I don't know what Purple Rain is about, nigga.
Oh, did you ever
What the
watch
fuck
the
is
movie?
that song about? Yeah, I watched the goddamn movie. Seen Apollonia naked. Links him in the Tonka. So look, what
Was
the
he
fuck is
Melon
the song about?
Minnetonka? My nigga had Riz.
She was
First
what?
date.
She was what? She didn't get in.
First
So
date.
anyway.
First date.
So anyway, what the fuck was that song about, bro?
Purple Rain.
Yeah, don't look it up. Talk to me. You don't know what that shit about either.
I don't know. Essentially, he's just saying like, I'm sorry I fucked up.
What's
And I
the
did
first
all this
verse
shit.
like? What's the first verse go?
I never meant to cause you any sorrow.
Okay, never meant to cause you any pain. All right.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
and then that's the first verse, right?
I mean,
That's it.
essentially,
That's the whole first verse, right?
nah. Essentially, it's a remorseful lover, pretty much just like,
I gotta look this shit up.
just stating his intentions
He's sorry.
and
It's a
apologizing for his
nigga. No,
actions.
it's a nigga saying sorry. Purple Rain.
Yeah, I just wanted to
It's
see
a
you shining
nigga
in the
saying
purple rain.
sorry.
It's just a fly way of saying I'm sorry.
It's just a nigga saying sorry, bro.
No.
All right, so that's a good song. That's a good song.
Speaking of sorry, you know what song I was listening to the other day?
Sorry, by
Do you remember?
Justin Bieber.
Do you remember? Nah, actually, not too far off though. Remember Ruben Studdard?
Oh, Wings.
Sorry, 2004.
Oh yeah.
This is my sorry for
2004.
and I ain't gonna mess up no more.
Yeah, that nigga ain't have a chance to mess up no more. It was gone right after that. That shit was crazy. They got him right the fuck out of here. They was like, nigga, put Kelly back up there. Since you've been gone, Ruben.
I'm on the stage for the first time by myself for the first time.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh man. Nah, that one song that he had was actually really good though. The Jonah Flying Without Wings, that was actually a good
That's
song.
why I just was thinking like arms of wings of a fucking buffalo wings, flying wild buffalo wings or some shit. I was trying to remember that, John.
Oh shit.
Nah, Ruben was dope.
Nah, he can sing his ass off.
I just wish I had more of them. I mean, never mind. Sorry, that was another fat joke. That shit just didn't land the same way. Nah, I definitely feel like pop is crazy the way that pop works. Like I've been analyzing pop in my mind lately because I don't make music so much anymore. But so like what I look at is it's kind of objective, which is weird. So like pop is like memes. The world chooses memes. Nobody chooses memes. Like No individual chooses memes. Like memes just pop because they pop. Like the world chooses memes. And the same thing with pop music. Like nigga, the world chose fucking
Ariana.
la dee da 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 dee da da da. The world
Da, da,
chose that.
da, da, da.
Yeah, the world.
Da,
Yeah,
dee, da,
that's a
da.
whole
Yeah.
different song from the same fucking era, nigga.
Yeah, I'm about
And
to
the
get
world chose
yo.
that.
When this shit
Like,
goes off, though, I'm about to get turned in this bitch, dog.
nigga,
It's about to
you
be
about to put your DNC Music Factory, CNC Music Factory shit
it's about to
on.
go down, dog. Oh man,
Oh my god.
I still got 3 and a 4, man. Oh man, it's about to be a wrap.
So the world chose that, bro. The world chose these songs, and we'd be like, how the fuck this shit? Remember, girl wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble, baby wobble,
Yeah,
wobble,
I mean
baby.
they still turn up at the the
I don't
parties,
think
all that.
nobody chose that shit, but that shit still pop. So the way that I feel about it is, these people who get big, how they get big, like big, 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 big. Like Ruben Studdard, he was big. Another fact.
But that was American Idol
It
big
didn't
though.
land. No, no,
Yeah,
no. But that's what I mean. Like
yeah,
he had his time. He played his part. He served his role. He did his purpose, and now he gone, and it's supposed to be that way. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm at peace with it. I hope he is.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, cause like look at Pink.
Still out here.
Look at Pink. Yeah, but like you don't care, and neither do I. But
I mean,
somebody do, yo. Somebody do. Somebody's inspired like a motherfucker from Pink and her story and all that bullshit.
well, that's the thing, man. That's what it's about. Just finding your audience, man. You know what I mean?
Well, it's very important. I think if you think about one of those songs that hit harder than anything, but that like you do not know where that nigga is, bro. Like on a Tuesday,
Oh, I love Nah, he's around. So,
what is he
uh,
really?
I mean,
Name
he's
another
around.
song he did.
He's around. I didn't say that nigga was making music. I just said that nigga's around. So it's
Or
the
the
difference between being
or
around and making music. What's the boy name? I love McCona.
we need. You know
Uh,
what we need to do? We need to do a whole episode dedicated to one hit wonders. Cause we
that'd be fun.
could. Cause
Yeah,
we could.
shit.
Like
It's even
remember
more.
Nav?
It's even more of them these days.
Remember Nav? Nah, no. Remember Nav? Cause there's more hits these days.
That's the thing. Is
There's more
Nav
markets.
Has Nav? This may sound disrespectful. Was Nav even had his first hit? I mean, I know he got some buzz, but does
Didn't
he
he
have a
had a
hit
joint
though?
with? Didn't he had a joint with Meek? That's crazy. That's not a hit then.
You
All
asking
right.
me?
Nah, I don't know who that boy is then. Never mind. But yeah, like boys be
Nav,
having.
that's crazy because Nav isn't Nav. Is Nav OVO?
He Canadian. I don't think he OVO, but he is
Nah, I think
definitely. He
he's
an Indian nigga from Canada.
nah, I think he's XO. That's funny. He's like the
He's not OVO, bro.
nah, I
He's like,
said nah, I think he's signed with I think he's one of the Weekends artists, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's with XO. So that's funny.
yo,
That's crazy, yo.
tap, 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 tap. That's the song I know.
Drake nor Weekend can actually like have a
An
great
artist.
protege. Yeah, I know.
They're too big.
That
Why
nigga's
are they
way
trying
too
to do
big.
that? They need to keep
So-
people from away from them. Their gravity is
so-
ridiculous,
yeah,
bro.
it's just
Like this shit is not basketball, bro. That's not how that shit works.
yeah, dog. It's just
Your
tennis, dog.
your
It's
gravity
tennis.
fucking has a pool. Like it's like a vacuum effect. You
Yeah.
just can't survive in a vacuum. Why? You know what? I got a question for you, bro.
Mhm.
What do you see us, man? Like, what's gonna happen in a couple of years, man? You think people gonna give a fuck about us still? What we gonna do?
I don't know. Motherfuckers giving a fuck now. Shit. Honestly, this is probably like one of the more popular streams we had in a while, yo. We got 29 motherfuckers, 26 motherfuckers. I mean, concurrently across different platforms. Who knows? I
Oh,
don't
what up,
know.
motherfucker? Say something.
Yo, man.
Let niggas know.
Thank
'Cause, like,
y'all.
I'm sitting here. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, if a boy come to you right now and be like, "Yo, we want you to put this dress on," right? And then you can have all of the success that you want, all the success you can dream of. What's up, man? You gonna do it?
Depends on how high it goes up, man. You know what I mean? I don't do anything above the knees. You know what I mean? But
All right. So something long. Flowy.
You know, doesn't necessarily have to be flowy, but you know what I mean. Nah, I mean I mean, I don't know.
Nigga
I feel
do
like.
that to me. I'm gonna pull a cutty and be like, I wanted to do it anyway. Shit.
I mean,
This my
it's.
joint. I had bought it first
I feel like
before he
that's
said
unoriginal.
anything.
I mean, putting niggas in a dress and putting niggas particularly in a dress in 2024 is like so like 20th century, dog. Y'all could do better than that. Come on, man. So,
You think it stops at that?
uh, yeah, I think so. I mean, honestly, it's the type of content and the content that you want to make, but
If
it
R. Kelly and Puff didn't get this whole shit on them, I would think that it did probably stop at that. But now I'm thinking it probably don't stop at that.
well, the issue is those niggas is really deviants too. So like at the end of the day, it's like, how do you want it, right? Do you want to be able
Wait a
to
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me ask you a real genuine question. Is Puff innocent until proven guilty or no?
in the court of law, yes, but
In the court of
this
public opinion?
the court of public opinion is public accounts. I mean, nigga was living reckless. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, granted, he hasn't gone to jail for any of it, but he's being held to account for some of the things, and the fact that he hasn't
Hard
actually
point.
came up and actually made a statement about some of this stuff is one thing in itself. Now, is every statement true? Is everything that's coming out absolutely true? Is it all truth? Is all the proof proven or whatever? I mean, time will
Wait, wait,
tell.
wait. Is the pudding popping?
I mean, it's definitely popping right now. That shit's tapioca right now, dog.
Shit, that shit fluffy as hell. They
So
done beat that shit to a pulp. That shit fluffy than
pause,
motherfucker.
pause.
What?
But
What? Talking about pudding.
yeah, I thought you were talking
You
about
gotta
me.
fluff it. You gotta
But
fluff it with a like an egg beater.
ugh, whatever. But nonetheless, you know, there's another way to look at this: is that you got guys that are tremendously talented, that have actually made tremendous strides, and in spite
Facts.
of their vices, they've actually been able to move a lot further. But I don't know. I mean, it one one could probably say that if they weren't in all the shit that they were in and getting all this shit and just doing these rings of having however whatever, I'm not even getting into that. Niggas know the
Yo,
shit. But
what
man,
if I did it?
just
All right,
imagine if they took the same energy and the same thing that they do to actually plan and all these whatevers, and then they actually use that to actually kind of build for themselves within the industry to actually be fortified. um they would be in a lot better position. And the thing about it is that they wouldn't be able to take you off your square because they were actually on their square to begin with. You know what I mean? And I think that's part of it there. Um, I remember the other night you and him were talking. Y'all were talking about like the thing with Puff, and essentially they were like, "Yeah, man, like who's gonna be next?" And I was like, "It's not even necessarily really about what's next.
they
The
said
thing
Jay
is,
Z.
well, when I'll get to that, but the thing is, you need to see what happened prior to this and how this ended up happening. You know what I mean? So, because essentially, this Puff saga, it didn't just start when Cassie made, when Cassie like made the allegations and sued him back in like was it September, November, October, November, whatever. This shit started the year before when Puff was having it in court with DeLeon and stuff like that, and essentially going back and forth and having the racism suit, and they ended up having to like it goes beyond that. So essentially, what happened was essentially like once he stepped down from that and pretty much divested from a bunch of stuff, and essentially took all the money from selling Bad Boys Masters, and then essentially took the rest of the masters that he had left and decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna give this to all you niggas, to where niggas wasn't gonna get any money. You have your masters back, but he already took all the money for it, so you're not really gonna make any money off of this shit anymore. So you have a couple of just those moves that he made. He burnt a lot of bridges. He broke down a lot of relationships. And then the nigga drops the album, gets the key to the city. The album low key flops. And it's like, you know what? There's blood in the water. And niggas decided to eat that nigga. Pause. And you
He
see what's
eats
happening
people.
now.
He eats
Exactly.
people.
Exactly. So essentially it's one of those things to where, you know, you don't believe in karma, but essentially like, motherfuckers will have recompense. May not necessarily be today, but when niggas have an opportunity to get theirs, they're gonna get theirs. So
Do you believe in
drip
any
people like right
plants?
along the way.
Because
Do I believe in plants?
I've been had it told to me that he was put there because he came up under Uptown Records, who was run by. Come
What
on,
what
man, come up with the names.
what is plant? But remember, there's
Do you
plants.
believe in plants at all?
There's plants, but the thing is, not every plant becomes a tree.
Do
So
you believe? All right, that nigga was a tree. Wow,
not every plant becomes a tree. Cause
he was a tree.
niggas burn out and crash out every day, b.
He was a whole family tree.
Niggas
You
get
right.
exposed
You
every
listen
day,
to any
b.
Future song, that's the
So
truth. Niggas burn out and crash out every day.
so
All right, but
you
do you
gotta
believe in any
be good.
plants? Do you believe in plants?
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely plants, but the idea is, nigga, like niggas
Who's
can uproot you from where you're at to
who is a
plant you
plant?
to be somewhere.
No, that's the other thing. Yeah, niggas can plant you. Niggas can
Cause
take you and move you and plant you. Yes, yo.
yeah,
I love that. You put that perfectly.
because
Who's a plant?
if I'm buzzing doing my thing and you decide, okay, like look at somebody like Doja. Doja was popping online. Next thing you know, pop lane immediately. Now,
Yes, yes, yes,
you
yes.
know what I mean? Was she a plant from the very beginning? No, this is somebody that was just talented, but they said, you know what? Fuck it. We're having a hard time. The music business is changing. Yo, we just taking niggas right off the street. We taking seedlings and we fucking putting them niggas on hydroponics right immediately, just so that way we can kind of we can make this shit take off. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is right there. You
And
know
that's
what I
where they
mean?
get the clones from. All right.
so
So,
so
okay. So you believe in plants. Who's a plant? Who's a
uh,
plant?
who is?
Yeah.
I mean, in what fast aspect of life? I don't want to just say plants and just music. We can say plants in politics, plants in
Yeah,
business.
nigga, any.
You know what
Who's
I
a
mean?
plant? I didn't
So,
say in music. Who's a plant?
uh, I mean,
How about athlete?
like an athlete. Well, all athletes are plants.
Is
So let's
Odell
just
Beckham a plant?
all athletes are plants. So
He dating KK right now. Is he a plant?
all right, man. He's trying to stay a tree. He's trying to be a tree right now, or better yet,
He trying to get his
he's trying to stay
tree
alive.
on, bro.
He's trying to stay alive out here. You know what I mean?
It
So
was either her or Puff. Is that what you saying?
he said her a puff.
No, cause she kill niggas too. She eat niggas too, bro.
Yeah, but she went to
They
law
eat
school.
niggas. They
She went
eat
to
niggas.
she went to law school.
You
Well,
see what happened to
more ways
Lamar
than one.
Odom.
More ways than one.
You see what happened to
But
Lamar Odom.
yeah,
Mm.
see what's happening. It's gonna happen to Tristan. Well, they're not gonna do Tristan like that because they got kids. They got kid with homeboy. But
No, I mean time will tell. I don't. All right. Wait. Let's go back. Who's a plant? Who's a plant?
so who's a plant? Um, in the modern sense, any artist that you see,
No, I want you to name a name, man.
name a name,
Yeah, one name.
one name. Let's do it. Elon Musk. He's a plant. So let's go there. Let's go to the top. Let's go to the top. Let's get it.
Name the
Let's get
fucking
it.
richest nigga
Let's
in the
get it.
world.
Let's get it. So
Oh my god, yo. Oh my planet. Oh planet. You still watching this shit?
let's get
Oh
it.
my god.
Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go there.
Yo,
We here. We
you
hot.
offend me. You fucking break my heart, bro. You really do. Cause I'm sitting here, I'm like, all right, I need this nigga to stand on something, right? Anything. I want him to stand on anything, right? And then you give me that. Like, nigga, that ain't even nothing. You ain't giving me shit, nigga. You gonna tell me Putin a plant? Nigga, shut up, man.
Putin is a plant, so he is.
No shit. That nigga ain't of the people. Nigga been running one country for 24 years. He's a dictator.
That's playing ball.
Fuck.
So-
Elon Musk is a billionaire. He's a dictator too. This nigga bought one of the biggest companies in the world and changed everything about it.
Fired all the niggas and told the niggas that's there, nigga.
Nigga, I can run this shit with 51 people. And I'll be the 51st.
Got niggas working around the clock, sweating, having nervous breakdowns and shit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
niggas
And then
saying
they
I
just
can make
replace
that
him
work.
with another nervous breakdown nigga. Oh my god, bro. All right, come on, man. Give me a real fucking plant.
Somebody modern. All right, let's just say Sexy Red. She's a plant. Definitely.
Sexy Rose a plant? Oh
Yeah.
damn, that's a good one. Fuck.
Yeah.
Why? Why you feel that way?
Come on, dog.
What you
Come
mean?
on,
Come
bro.
on, nigga. I
Come
don't
on,
know.
bro.
What you?
Come
why
on,
you
bro.
feel
You heard the music?
No, I haven't actually.
All right,
I've gone out of my way to not.
Why you know her name? Why you know her name?
Cause she Cause my niggas keep.
Exactly, exactly, exactly,
Let me
exactly.
see.
Exactly,
Let
exactly.
me think, man. I got colorful hair. She got colorful hair. That's why. I don't know. It's a million reasons,
And
bro.
she's
But I
probably
don't
a
want.
She probably has a beautiful personality, and a nice person.
Nah, she's a
But
fucking
nah,
plant, nigga.
nah.
She got planted out this year, bro. She got planted out this whole year. Like I done
So,
seen too much of her. I done seen too much about her. I seen too
so,
many pieces of her. Like
so,
I
yeah.
don't want to. I don't want to. Like dog. She was pregnant the whole time, which is
We saw how her kid got
that's
made,
biblical
bro.
right there. For her to be pregnant the whole time, that's
We s-
biblical. That's
we saw her kid get
she giving
conceived.
birth to some shit right now, man. Like that nigga about to be the real Mr. Beast.
Nah, whatever. But who else? I was gonna say
Try,
something else,
I
but
was trying to
I was
tempt the shit out of you, bro. I
yeah,
was
I was
trying
about
to
to say
drag you down in the hole, man.
yeah.
Why? Cause
Pause.
you figured it out. You don't want to do it, do you? Nah, we
Nah,
ain't gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. We ain't
I'm
gonna
just
do
gonna
it.
go through list of plants.
We ain't gonna do it. Oh, you got a list?
He from Philly. Nah, I'm just going through I'm just kind of trying to call it how I see it right now.
All right,
Um,
let's
all
go.
right. So Uzi,
Uzi's a
he's
plant.
he's a plant.
He got moved from Philly to London to ATL.
So
That nigga's a
he's a
straight plant.
plant.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
I
go
don't
here
even know
with
it.
it.
Where he live now?
Let's go here
He
with it.
probably live in like Montana. Go ahead.
Let's go here with it. Different lane. Cat Williams this year is a plant.
Cat
So
Williams this year.
plant.
When did this start? When he got knocked out by the young boy?
Nah, I'm talking about just this year. Just this hyperdrive interview. It's just
Just
like
now. Well, he
this
with
is
Joe
juice.
Rogan and Shay Shay.
This
Joe Rogan
this
and Shay Shay.
they taking right now. You know what I mean? They
Oh, you
juice
think he was? So you think
niggas
he was
juice
real
niggas
before?
juice it.
You think he was real because this ain't his first campaign. Remember he had a couple campaigns, bro.
I
You
know,
remember?
but this particular campaign, I'm just saying
This the one. This ain't
this
him.
this is sponsored. Let's just
This
say
ain't.
that.
Oh,
Let's just say
okay.
that. Let's just say that.
Damn. Yo,
So
you talking right now, nigga? You talking? You just
so
fucking. You just humoring me, ain't you?
a little bit of both. I mean, I'm just I'm just trying to think because like you can kind of just see who is who isn't sometimes.
I do definitely.
I don't necessarily keep a list in my mind of who isn't, but
Yeah, but
you know,
certain niggas pop too hard, and it'd be like,
yeah,
yo, why the fuck is you popping so hard? Like you everywhere right now. Why is everybody buying the fucking Kool-Aid? Like
you know what I mean.
drinking the Kool-Aid.
So and not to say that some people that are plants aren't like I said, you don't necessarily that doesn't necessarily mean that you aren't talented, but
You
you're
think Judge
like,
Judy a plant? Yeah,
I mean, of course.
she's still on.
I mean, fucking, what's the name? Judge Joe Brown.
He a plant?
He a plant.
I need to talk to my
And
nigga, bro.
and the thing is, Judge Joe Brown with the shits, but
No, I
he's a
know he with
plant.
the
He a
shits because
plant.
my nigga's a huge fan, bro. Like
Yeah,
my nigga's a
but
huge fan, but damn, Judge Joe Brown too. He is with the shits. He be saying some shit at the end of his shows. He really be talking shit to these people, but he a judge though. You know what I mean? Like that
yeah,
law shit. That law shit is fake.
of course, it's all performative.
Yeah,
I mean, shit,
absolutely.
they just tried to get me on jury duty a couple weeks ago, about a month ago. That
Have
shit
you
was
ever
wild.
seen Parliament?
Parliament and oh yeah, that shit. Oh my god,
It's so performative, bro. It's like a whole ritual.
nigga, you should have saw. It, so last night they had the State of the Union address, right? So,
Hmm.
so that was just bad because this nigga Joe
Who
Biden,
did the State of the Union?
nigga Joe Biden, this nigga fucking screamed the whole fucking State of the
That's the
Union.
president. Oh my god, yo.
This nigga yelled the whole State of the
I
Union.
fucking. You know what sucks, bro? Like the age that I'm at right now. I have a certain reverence for history and shit. So like I'm literally not associating any of these politicians with anything that I associate with history. So like the fact that you just told me that the
His
State of the
history is
Union
made every
address was
day, B.
addressed and I asked you who delivered it, that was a real fucking question, bro. I really was like, who delivered the State of the Union? And I know goddamn well only the president does that.
Well,
But
that's the thing. Well, you blessed,
I
man.
never seen that boy as
These
the
things don't
president.
affect you. They don't matter to you. So you say you
That's
never see.
good. Thank God.
So you know what I mean.
Thank God, bro. Because
But
like now, I just hear niggas talking about how he's absolutely senile, and there's that was you hit me with that one. You hit me with that one. Now all I hear is niggas talking about how he's absolutely senile, and there's no denying that. So it's like, oh wow, so our leader is goddamn incapable of tying his own shoe or wiping his butt.
but then the nigga
That's
just
not
gave it.
cool.
So he gave a speech last night, and the nigga because niggas were talking all this shit. He's just decided that he's gonna just yell the whole speech the whole time. So
Was he trying to be energetic? Like, was he trying to be
yeah,
hype man
he,
kind
he
of
was
shit?
he was he was yelling to
He
be
thought
more
we were going to
energetic.
receive it better. That was
I
what it
mean,
was.
well,
He's
that's the
that much
issue.
out of touch that he decided to deliver it in a fucking. Sorry,
Well,
he
it's
decided to
well
deliver it in an unacceptable way just to be more acceptable. That much.
that
That's how out
that
of touch he is.
and I feel like because people talk about him being so old and senile, the fact that he can get up there and talk for a whole hour is seen as an accomplishment within itself. So essentially,
He thought that was an athletic feat.
no, no, it's not necessarily he thought that. It's a little bit
He
of
thought we
both.
would think that.
All right, maybe I'm not saying this clearly.
Come on.
It's both ways, right? So to one end, he's so out of touch that he thinks because he's so senile that just yelling for a whole speech, we'd all be impressed by that. But on the back end of that, because
Oppressed or impressed?
and both, but
Damn.
but
I heard
on
it.
the back end, because the public belief is that he's so old and so senile, everybody's impressed by the fact that he can actually talk for a whole hour. So the bar's been lowered that long, low. So you know what I mean. So it works both ways. It cuts both ways there.
Wow.
So
Wow.
which is so where we got, but nonetheless, the rebuttal to his speech was this like one random ass senator, and this her statement. Like I've seen some performative like prepared statements, but this shit was just so bad and so weird. Like just like her tone and her diction and the way that she was talking,
You think she was trying to
it was
hypnotize niggas?
it
No, I'm
wasn't
serious.
working. It wasn't working. It wasn't
No,
working.
no,
So
no. It wasn't working on you.
I don't know. I don't
Don't
think it
give
worked.
people so much credit.
I don't think. Well, listen. Just seeing by the reviews across the board, we saw the Rotten Tomatoes on that. I don't think that really worked out quite as well as we thought.
No, no, no. But
As we
look,
thought
look,
it
look, look,
was.
look, look, look. It's two ways to the. It's two sides of the coin.
Yeah.
Not to say give her more credit, but don't give people so much credit. But like that type of shit, man, that's baseline behavior, man. That might only affect 20-30% of the society, you know? And the
Yeah.
ones who
Well,
the
20
ones who
like.
it do affect ain't the ones that's commenting negatively about it.
Yeah. I mean that's true, but I mean, but nonetheless, I feel like you want to be over 50%. Let's just say that. You know what I mean? In terms of just reception, at least. You know what I mean? So like, if I drop a movie or if I make a movie, you know what I mean? All right, maybe it may be received by like 5-10% of the audience, but
Do you think
I
you
probably
represent
failed.
the
I probably
majority?
failed.
Do you think that you represent them? I'm look at me. I'm pointing at you. Do you think that you represent the majority with your perspective? Because I know you don't.
Uh, I don't know, man.
So the shit that
DI,
you
I'm a
saying
black
right now
man.
that you think is
I have
common
to be
sense,
included, and
the shit that you saying right now about these niggas that you think is common sense, that shit ain't common at all, bro.
see, but this is the issue though. Everybody thinks that way. The same
As
way that you
you,
think.
everybody thinks
No,
as
no, no,
you.
no, 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 no. The same sentiment that you have. Everybody thinks everybody else is stupid. Like we all
I
think
didn't
that we're
say you
smarter than
was
everybody else.
stupid, and I didn't
No,
say they was
no,
stupid.
no. I know, but the idea is like whenever somebody else said like, all right,
No, I just don't
everybody.
think that y'all in the same. Uh, I don't think that you're in the
Well,
same boat as a lot of these
well,
people. Like, all right, so look, you having a political.
first off,
Uh,
me, I
uh,
don't
uh,
take boats. I don't get with all that. I'm not
all
in the
right,
boat.
you don't.
I-
Okay, so no, this is okay. So this is the way
no,
I'm
no, no,
seeing it,
no, no,
right?
no.
So this is the way I'm seeing it, right? You have an opinion on American politics, right? Which just happens to be bipartisan. Okay,
Nonpartisan.
all right,
But that's another
and
thing
that
though.
is the third option. Okay, and I think that everyone else does too in this country, right? I'm trying to be as general as possible. So you have an opinion on politics that just happens to be nonpartisan. Okay. And a lot of other people have an opinion on politics that brings them to a whole nother spot. But they do have an opinion on politics.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I'm saying is you can relate to all these motherfuckers, man. All y'all niggas is the same. In that sense. In that sense. It's real
Uh,
general. It's real
yeah.
general. In that sense.
I mean,
So
that's just like any nigga that watches the NBA can relate to a nigga that watch the NBA and niggas that watch basketball.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
So that means that you're gonna have things that you agree with, things that you disagree with, and there's gonna be general truths about that thing that y'all can all pretty much, have a consensus on, right?
maybe.
Okay, so with this American political shit, you have. I just wanted. This is what I'm trying to convince you of. The opinion that you have is not necessarily common. You know, it's not necessarily common, but it also ain't that rare, and it ain't that fucking. It's not unheard of. It's not
No,
unheard of.
no, it's not at all. I mean, but the thing about it is I guess I'm kind of just coming from the point of it to where it kind of cuts the same way, where it's the assumption that just because somebody else sees something and hears something, it's this concern that they may be more perceptible or susceptible of what's going on just because of what's been said. You know what I mean? So, for instance, like if you watch somebody say something and make a speech, I guess it's one thing to be like, how should I say it? Should they not be able, like, I don't know. I think the idea is that, all right, let me just make it more clear before I'm making it more complicated in my head than it should be. I won't overestimate people's ability to be gullible or underestimate it, but I won't underestimate us to underestimate people's ability to call bullshit. And
So,
sometimes some people, even though they may agree with it, some people will know shit is bullshit even though they don't agree with it,
but they'll let
and
that
they
shit rock
yeah because they
because they can
because
see
they
the quality in it.
yeah
They can
exactly
see the purpose in it. They
yeah
can see why it plays the purpose that it plays, and it fulfills the fucking shit that it fulfills. All right, so
for them yeah
I would, dog. I'm following you completely.
yeah
So my whole thing is you smart enough to have the ability to watch some shit and put your shit in a certain mindset, but then also step out of that and watch it objectively. Like you could be subjective about it and say, okay, if I was this person, how would I feel about this shit? If I was that person, how would I feel about this shit? All right, now as me, how do I really feel about this shit? You are intelligent enough to do that, and I give you a whole lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? Because you will do that. Me, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna touch it personally. But with all of that said, I just wanted to know with this with the Rotten Tomatoes shit, with a whole bunch of people saying no, because you were saying no, no, no. A lot of people said what I said. A lot of people agreed with me. A lot of people said that this was da 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 da, and I was like, yeah, but nigga, a lot of people don't share your opinion. You don't look at shit the same way the niggas should look at shit. And you said no, but like 70%.
well
70%,
that's it
80% overwhelming majority type of
so
shit,
this so
right?
this so this so
And
this
I
where
was
it's at so this where it's at the
go ahead,
people
go ahead, go
that you
ahead.
would think
I
that
knew I
would
was
be
gonna stir
susceptible
some shit up. Go ahead.
nah so just to kind of clarify the point the
Mm-hmm.
people that you think that would actually be susceptible
Susceptible.
or accepting of that message weren't necessarily as accepting of the message as they probably could have should have been. You know what I mean? And that's where it probably
Okay,
hit
so
them.
you think it
You know what
wasn't
I mean?
received well even to the people that it was directed toward?
Yes.
All right. So what I was thinking was, I don't even think them Rotten Tomato commenters is like the type of niggas he was talking to. Because on some real shit, I think there's an old guard, and I think there's a new guard,
Yeah.
and I think the changing of the guard occurs when it occurs, but it hasn't occurred because we
What
still got 80-year-old niggas running our country.
for
Period.
now? For now.
No, no, no. Period.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank and period. We still have a fucking two-person race between two niggas who can't run, can't physically run.
It's the pediatric. It's the what's the name? I was gonna say it's
Geriatric,
geriatric
geriatric Olympics.
geriatric versus man. That's what it is, man.
You know, I
Geriatric
would,
versus competition.
you know
So
what septuagenarian means?
yes, 70. Will you 70?
Yeah, niggas in their 70s, man.
Yeah, dog.
So it's like, you know how old you got to be to be the president?
you got to set
Apparently, it's a septuagenarian now. No, it's crazy.
septuagenarian versus an octogenarian. Just think about
Which
that.
one? 80, Joe?
Yeah.
See, now that isn't that not like a sign of weakness, bro? Do we want that to be our representative? Like we chose that? I would rather have Idris Elba No, no, you know what's crazy? I just pulled that out of my motherfucking brain. I would rather have Idris Elba, a nigga who not even from here. He would be a better representative of what I think needs to represent our country in speaking and in action, in strategy and in sympathy, in value
And in
and in
strength,
truth.
strength too,
Look
man.
at you, truth, strength. Hey, look, we both poetic, nigga. So yeah, I would choose Idris Elba over either one of these 80-year-olds.
Sheesh, you being generous. I'd settle for Will Smith,
After last year, we both
especially after
know that
especially
nah,
after
cause
last year.
if you
At
gonna
least, at least,
settle,
at least I know he
if you
smacked.
gonna let Will be president, you gotta let Jada be president, cause that's what's gonna happen.
Hey, dog. Today is International Women's Day. Shouts out to y'all.
Yeah, but nah, his decisions is governed by somebody else, so you know.
I mean,
I wouldn't.
what
I
make
don't think I would let him.
what makes the difference? It's not any different. You know what I
What
mean,
you think you saying she could be like Eleanor Roosevelt, like start a whole bunch of beautiful shit for people that would like save a lot of lives and stuff.
I'm not really versed on her though. I need to see that.
You're
Was that the
not
case with her?
what Eleanor?
I haven't heard from what I've heard in some of the stories. It hasn't
She
necessarily
was
been
the
positive things, but
shit. She was
yeah,
the shit. Yeah, she's
yeah.
awesome. Yeah, yeah.
All right, let me
Check
do
her out.
that. That's,
Check
that's
her
gonna
out.
be. I'm
She's
look her
like the
look her up.
model. She's like the model for like what a first lady could and should be.
I like that.
So, anyway, fucking, if you're gonna vote for Will Smith, you know it's gonna be Jada. So that's why I voted
I,
for Idris because
man, listen,
I never seen nobody. I never
I'll,
seen
I'll I'll
him.
take Kyle Lowry right now, man. Over he's old enough too.
I'll
So
take Kyle. I'll take Kyle over. This is no. Are we serious right now? Are we being serious? We talking about foreign policy? Like we talking about motherfucking
I
economics?
mean,
We talking about
My nigga was playing overseas in Canada. You know what I mean? So you already know.
said he was playing overseas. Yo, that's stupid, bro. You stupid for that, yo. That's the only thing Pat Bev got him beat in, yo. That's the only thing Pat Bev got him beat in, yo. Pat Bev
but
played in like Turkey and all them other shits.
I
Pat
mean,
Bev was in dunk contests in Turkey and shit.
who who won a championship overseas in a foreign country? You know what I mean? So,
Yo, you gotta stop, yo.
oh, okay,
You fucking my head up, yo. I could barely think.
over lakes,
Yeah,
over
over the
lakes.
Great Lake, bro. I could barely think, yo, cause you like over when you say overseas, nigga. I just keep thinking of like, okay, Turkey, Latvia, like fucking. When I think overseas, I don't even think of Europe. I think of Eastern Europe. Like, you know what I mean? Like that shit is stupid. All right, so this a whole bunch of niggas who we would rather have as president than these old
Niggas, man.
decrepit ass
Shit,
niggas.
no, shit, man.
These
I
niggas
don't
is
know,
so
man.
on their way out,
Shit's so
bro.
bad, man. You gonna get your wish. They fuck around, have
Hunter,
me in there, dog.
look at
That's
that.
not good. I don't want that. So, I was gonna say here. Oh shit, man. Yeah. That's funny, man. We managed to look at us talking about current events and shit. Damn. All right, niggas covered most of the notes. We did have another thing I wanted to talk about, but
What about the nigga that got the new arms?
I forgot all about that.
I did too until just now because you said current
Yeah.
events.
Um, that's
You got
kind of
any?
cool, man.
You got any
That's
thoughts
actually
on? You really got thoughts on that? All right, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah. I mean, so essentially, it was a guy that had lost his arms, and then I think we had somebody that was declared, I guess, brain dead, and they pretty much donated their arms to this guy, and he actually is able to use his hands again, or use somebody else's hand. Granted, that
So
is we're gonna see if that movie Idle Hands is true pretty soon. So
okay, so let me
I'll
give you.
definitely keep an eye on this story here.
So there was a what it was the gentleman was an artist, right? He's in India. Okay.
Hmm.
It took like 20 doctors to like individually connect all of his tendons, muscles, nerves, and all of that shit. And the woman who donated her shit, I think she was a doctor. I'm not 100% sure on that detail, but she chose to donate everything. So she knew she was going to be in a position where she could do that. So she donated her eyes successfully. She had donated her liver successfully. So at this point, these niggas was just giddy to give up the arms. And so my nigga, he got his new arms from her, right? And the first thing I will say is I talked to somebody about it, and he was like, "See, what about his immune system? Are they gonna attack his arms?" Because they were like, my mother had a new liver, and when she got her new liver, like she had to take medication for a really long time because her immune system would attack that liver because it
Yeah, it
wasn't
had to assimilate pretty much for the most part. Yeah.
right. And he said that it's still a position that she's in. Still, she still got to take that type shit, right? And he said actually it rejected it. Ultimately, it rejected it.
Mm.
So she had to get another one, type shit. So I was like, damn, you might be right. I don't know how that works, but maybe he was an artist, so he was like, well, shit, I'm about 50 anyway, so like, just give me the Jones, and maybe I'll outlast them. Who knows? I'm not sure, but yeah, I just wanted to shed that more, a little bit more details.
Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, it's always good to kind of be able to see these feats, things that can happen. Um, I mean, the fact that it happened, it was successful, at least up until now.
He put thumbs up. He did a thumbs up, and they said that was like a representation of like the whatever the
I mean,
job
but
that they
that's
had done.
but I'm surprised. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, them being able to connect the nerves and everything like that. I guess the only thing is has to be kind of funny is like just
Well,
having new hands, like going from having your own stuff
I'm
to not
no,
having
no, no,
any
to not having no stuff,
to no stuff,
to
and
just
then
having some new
to having
stuff.
new stuff that's it's not even really familiar to yourself. Like that in itself has to be.
There's got to be some mental things that happen there.
Oh,
Like
definitely.
you got to be
Definitely.
in your mind, like, yo, move your fucking thumb, do it, move your thumb for like hours.
Well, yeah, that's definitely part of it. I mean, if you talk to anybody that's like had a stroke or anything like that, mild, be it very serious or mild, that process of just actually getting like that brain body connection back, that's the hard part. You know what I mean? So that shit in itself is just a lot of work. That shit in itself is probably more exhausting than the actual work and the physical labor that you're actually doing yourself. So, you know, that shit. Uh, but it's kind of cool. I mean, I guess on some ends it's kind of scary too because we're getting closer to actually making Frankenstein. so so we got to deal with Frankenstein and AI at the same time. Um, this is probably what it was all about to begin with. So
Yeah, I'm like, when I think about stuff like this, I'm like, do I want to be optimistic or do I want to not? That's how I think about it. Because to me, I'm not really surprised because it's the future, isn't it?
well,
Didn't we expect this?
I mean, I would
Did
never
we
be
not expect this?
I would never be disappointed in like advancements
They showed
in
us
medical
they
science though.
showed
Like
us heads in water in jars, right? They showed us talking heads in jars when we was kids.
oh yeah. Well, we watched a lot of Futurama though. I mean,
Yeah, but that wasn't the first one I seen it on. They got it from somebody. So they showed us. You know what's crazy? I thought about Zoidberg when I was fucking ringing somebody up today at work. I don't know why. I thought Oberg and then I thought Zoidberg. Oberg is
Zoidberg
some other shit. Yeah,
still a virgin.
yeah, sad. He a doctor though. He
I
achieved
mean,
something.
yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, because if he gives it up, he dies. So you know,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you saw the episode.
He should. No, I did. I did. He's a crab. He's one of that's a species. He's an obstetrician though. No, I just made that up. So anyway, if we uh if we really think about like nice. If we really think about like heads in fucking jars talking and existing, that was something that was a vision that was painted for us a long time ago, way when I was young. I can't think about the first time I seen it, but it was something, right? You seen it. Nigga, a nigga getting his arms put back on or somebody else's arms put on him is not even that weird. It's kind
No,
of like the same trope that people have been using with like the Jetsons. Like if you think about the Jetsons, like it was all flying cars. Niggas wasn't even using the surface of the earth no more, for real, for real. No,
I
we're not
wonder
there
why.
yet.
I wonder why.
We're
Not
not
really. Just
there
wonder
yet.
why. But
We're not there yet. But If niggas did anything halfway there, I wouldn't be surprised by it because I already seen there. You know, you say you wonder why, right? You can already conceive of why because you seen it. You seen why. So niggas told me it was gonna be heads that can talk and be in jars. So now when a nigga gets some new arms, well, that's not that weird, bro. Cause I was thinking that the nigga that's in the head in the jar, he's expecting a new body at some point. Somebody made him a promise, they just ain't deliver on it because he can't go do nothing about it. You know?
Yeah, I guess. I think that's the part. Like when they start artificially, like when they can grow you a body part and limbs and shit like that. I think that'd be the crazy part. The only
No,
thing
no,
is, I don't
no.
know. If,
So, all right, you know what niggas? All right, I'm gonna make this more practical for you because I could tell. I just seen you look on your face. You not taking it seriously, nigga. Who got cryogenically frozen, expecting to be reanimated? Who?
I don't even know.
Walt Disney.
Really,
Who else?
do share.
Oh my god, man.
I'm looking this shit up now. Like, yo, who
Niggas believed in this shit. Niggas paid good money for this shit, bro. It's
frozen after?
still history. I mean, not history. It's still technology that's available today. You can get cryogenically frozen.
That's the only thing. But can they bring you back? Like, I guess that's the question. They can like you can get cryogenically frozen, but can they bring you back to life? That's the big thing because
The
if
point that
whatever
I'm
took
trying to
you
make
out,
is not that they can. The point that I'm trying to make is not that they can bring you back to life. The point that I'm trying to make is that motherfuckers have believed that they can. Motherfuckers have invested in the idea that they can.
well,
Motherfuckers have
that's
made that bet.
where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, I will say that. So, well, where there's a will, niggas will try to find a way. Now, if there'll actually be a way, niggas will probably make a way, try to make a way,
Oh
probably.
my god, yo, Ted Williams got cryogenically frozen. He's like one of the best baseball players ever. And his son. Damn. Them niggas is like pharaohs.
Cryo.
It's cryonics.
There we go. Cryo frozen people. Let's see. 200 heads and bodies. Damn, dog. See, you go on one website. Now I'm about to start getting ads for this shit now, dog, forever
I'm
now.
sorry, nigga. I'm sorry, bro. Yo, but listen, the point that I was making was a simple point, which is that
They were like, yo, do you want to be cryo frozen? Do you?
it was a simple point. The simple point I was making was that sewing a nigga's arms, sewing some other bitch's arms back onto a nigga ain't that weird to me just because niggas have been believing that their head was gonna get reanimated since before I was born.
I mean, I guess it's the feasibility. I mean, I guess the idea is that we will get there eventually. It's just,
They got
are
faith in
you gonna make it?
technology.
Are you gonna make it? That's
They
the
got
thing, I
faith in
guess.
man. They got faith
Is
in
that
technology.
is that freezer gonna last? Are they gonna keep the power on in that freezer long enough for you to
That's what
actually
the
stay
fucking. That's
frozen?
what your payments are going toward. Your payments
so,
is going
so,
toward the electricity,
so,
like straight
you know,
up. Service and
the
maintenance of that
facilities
freezer.
ended up like Fry from fucking Futurama and shit.
Niggas come through and scrape you off real quick, occasionally. Yeah. So I mean, did that like? Were you impressed by it?
I was the fact that it actually happened. Yeah, I mean, it's the
Yeah.
first time for everything, right?
The fact that
So,
the thumbs up was his like success point, I'm like, oh yeah, he ain't gonna be able to jerk off or nothing. He ain't gonna be able to use them jaws effectively. He just look normal, you know.
I mean, they probably won't let him. It's like, yo, you can't do that, yo. Because imagine how many people are going to be studying his arm. Like, I mean, he's probably booked for engagements and like, events that he has to show up for like the next like 3 to 5 years. So,
Oh yeah, he a rat now.
exactly.
Damn, he's a fucking. It's him. It's like his whole body is like the success. His whole damn. That's
Yeah.
crazy. They gonna put him on display and send him around like the circus.
See, that's the real plant right there.
He going on tour. You believe Elon, yo? With the nigga who got a new brain chip?
With the whole what Neuralink thing.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, there's definitely something to that. I think that it's gonna be a thing.
Undisclosed. Do you still believe it? Undisclosed.
Yeah, because there's been work done before where you got like people that actually have essentially with how should I say it prosthetic limbs and shit like that. They've like figured out ways to kind of like be able to get people to actually be able to control their prosthetics a lot better
Yo, that
via like
artist was
brain
like,
signals and
"Fuck a
shit.
prosthetic, yo. I want fucking real arms, nigga. Find me real arms."
You gotta feel, need those nerve endings.
That nigga was like, "I'm not settling for no fake arms. I want real fucking arms." Imagine how much money he had. He must have had like the best health plan ever.
Maybe, or
They
I
said he
think
was
that's
an
probably one of the things
artist.
where he like dedicated and donated himself to the cause.
You think so?
Could be that too.
It was India, so I don't know. They
I
got
don't even
shot.
I, I don't I don't even know how their healthcare system works there at all either. So
I don't either. I read this. Oh, I did see this Twitter story about how this family was like going around the world. They was like what is it called? Geo blogging and shit. They was going
mm.
around the world just being like on video and shit. And then the boy wife got raped by like 6 or 7 dudes, and he got his
Oh
ass
yeah, I
beat
saw the two
in
the
India.
Brazilian couple. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
they're in India where that happened.
And the boy, he looked old and weak, and the girl was like sexy. So I was already
Yeah,
asking questions. I was like, y'all plants.
I mean they've been around for a while. I think they just went to the wrong place.
No, I think they plants. I think somebody set them up as paper tigers just to break them back down. And so we could look at ourselves and go, damn, maybe we shouldn't travel to India because motherfuckers get raped and beat. I think that's what happened.
I think that may be part of some countries' campaign. Just trying to keep niggas out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Maybe.
here we are yelling that the border's open, telling
Yeah.
niggas like, "Yo, it's
I don't
lines
want to.
around the
I
border to
don't want to
get
go to
here."
Colombia because I think that they're going to fucking kidnap me and cut my fucking limbs off and send it back to my family. You know?
For what? You owe somebody money?
No,
You
because
do
they want
something
me
to
to be a.
somebody?
They want to put shit in my butt. They want me to be a mule. You know? I won't
I
do it
mean,
though because
this
my
nigga's up
values.
here that's trying to this nigga's here that's trying to make you a mule, dog. What you mean?
Yeah. I got better value other places though. I can offer more things than just that. I'm special. I'm telling you. You put me out there, I can do better. I can do
Oh
better than
man,
that.
you gonna have you street walking in Colombia, man.
I can make you money. I can make you dinero.
And that, folks, is our sales pitch. Any would be sponsors or anybody like that, man. That's here. Here
Yeah,
you go.
if you listening, like
If you
that's how I'm gonna
listening,
get people to come
yo,
to your
yo, yo,
home.
thank y'all, man. Yo, y'all motherfuckers turned up tonight, yo. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, yo, man.
All right,
Thank y'all.
man.
This is love.
You ready to
Yeah,
you know.
let's just get the truck out of Dodge, man. Let's you know what I mean.
All right, so I just wanted to close off on some March birthday highlights, man. March
Okay,
birthday madness, as we like
okay.
to say. March birthday madness, man. So we just gonna go back and forth if you want. Should I
And
pause that?
I deleted the note, so I'm a dickhead.
Should I pause
So,
that? No, but you remember some.
sort of, maybe. I'm going off your notes. And I lost mine. I did have a list of a few niggas I wanted to shout out, but
Well,
honestly,
shout out the ones you know, nigga. I
well.
know you know a couple.
First off, I know you, so happy birthday! You coming up? It's a string of all y'all niggas. So you, Heem, Pizzle, you know what I mean?
Theme son.
You know what I mean? All y'all, y'all got the whole, y'all got the whole string. Yui, the capping off of my ladies, John, on St.
Yeah,
Patty's
your
Day,
lady. I
and
forgot your lady
and her best friend,
and her
all in the
best
same
friend.
week and shit like that. So it's just,
Yeah,
it's a whole week or so worth of birthdays. So
and
man, I
and
just
uh
want to show all y'all I
and
love y'all.
and Shanice, right? That was her name.
Who
Should no Sharice too, from high
who that?
school. From high
Oh.
school, Sharice.
Oh yeah, happy birthday her too.
She in March.
So yeah, it's a lot of that going on, man.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. Steph Curry. Shout out Steph Curry. Shout out to Beans. Uh, shout out to Shaq. Um, shout out to Dr. Seuss. You know what I'm saying. Um, it's a bunch of them motherfuckers, man. Shout out to Osama bin Laden, March 10th. Also Chuck Norris, March 10th. Um, shit, it's a million of these niggas.
Yeah, dog.
Why?
Yeah,
Why would
y'all
you
think y'all
delete my
February,
text?
dog. Y'all really think y'all February out here, yo. Y'all
Yo,
wildin'.
you know goddamn well I don't subscribe to this goddamn Zodiac shit, right?
Nah,
But
I'm just saying the
man,
month. I'm just saying month. But damn, this is
no, no,
wild.
no. I understand. I understand what you're saying. The month is crazy, but goddamn, School of Fish, motherfucker. It's a lot of
Yeah,
niggas, man. It's a
yeah,
million motherfuckers, bro. Like
yeah,
March is
yeah. Y'all, yeah. Shaka Khan, Quentin
Kyrie,
Tarantino, Vanessa Williams, Quincy Jones,
Draymond,
Draymond.
Kyle Lowry. Shout out Kyle Lowry. This is the Kyle Lowry episode. Um, fucking AD, nigga. L. Ron Hubbard.
Speaking of
Re-
Colts,
real niggas know. Real niggas know.
who would you rather have as your
Einstein.
president? Yo, just a random question: L. Ron Hubbard or Joe Biden or Donald Trump? It's a,
Shit,
it's a
man.
trick question. It's all three of those guys the same niggas. But
Elron is fucked, man. Elron is super fucked. That nigga was on uh, crank or some shit. I don't even. That's how you know a drug is fucked up when you don't even know what they got in it. Like crank. What the fuck is crank, nigga? That sound like some shit you made, nigga.
that's exactly what it is right there.
Nat
Uh,
King Cole. Shout out Nat King Cole.
Lupita. All right, she's in
Kurt
March.
Russell.
Harry
Uh,
Belafonte,
okay. Vanessa Williams.
Eves,
Vanessa Williams.
Zack
Fucking,
Snyder. Yo,
fucking
y'all heavy out here. Pause.
nigga. Napoleon. Nigga.
Which one?
The one.
It's two. It's two ones. You got Dynamite and Bonaparte.
The Bonaparte is the second. So the
All
second
right,
one.
all right.
Bonaparte, the second one. So yeah,
Actually,
Bonaparte,
I gotta check out that movie too. Joaquin
Bru-
Phoenix actually plays him in the movie. Actually,
Spike Lee, Bruce Willis, R.I.P. Um,
damn. Daniel
nah,
Craig, Tom
you seen Bruce?
Jovi,
Have you seen
Bryce
Bruce?
Dallas Howard.
Yeah, you
Wow.
don't even want to talk about it. That shit's sad. Um, fucking
Oh, Bruce. Which one?
Bruce Willis, he all
Bruce
fucked
Willis.
up. Yeah, he got dementia now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Didn't he have I didn't think it was dementia. I thought he had. I know he had some type of condition going on in there, but I know it was
He
something
ain't
cognitive.
there. I
Yeah,
know he ain't there. Yeah,
that's tough, man.
I know. I'd probably rather have Parkinson's than that. I mean, I not to like try to mince diseases and shit, but like
Yeah.
Shaka Khan, shout out Shaka Khan.
Jessica Biel,
Peyton Manning, you know what I'm saying?
Eva Mendes,
Howard Cosell, to keep it sports. Aretha Franklin,
Tom Arnold, D.L. Hughley.
Elton John, nigga. Nigga, it's too many of these niggas, bro. Fabio,
So, so that's one thing I wanted to think about. All right, so all these motherfuckers born in March. So let's
yeah,
just rewind it, right? All
yeah.
right, so you got so what is it like, man? Everybody's parents is getting it popping, like like a midsummer's night dream. You know what I mean? Is
Nah,
that's
so
what's
what it
popping there?
is nah, I did the math, nigga. I did the math, right? Because it's my birthday. So what it is this the third month, right? So you
Mm-hmm.
just take 9 months back, take 10 months back, right? From
Mm-hmm.
the third month. Take 10 months back from the third
Not
month.
yeah, 9 and
That's
10. Yeah,
5. That's May, right? You take 9 months back from the third month. That's June.
June.
So
Oh man.
basically, it's summer.
Oh,
It's the beginning of the summer, nigga. It's the
last day of
weather just
spring,
started
first
getting
day of
dumb
summer.
nice, and the clothes started coming off. Like you started wearing tank tops. You know what I'm saying? The skirts was on. The toes was out.
That
You know what I'm
Memorial
saying?
Day weekend
It's the
freaking. You know what I
toes.
mean?
It's the toes being out. It's the toes
Yeah.
because the toes come out around what mid-May, right?
Yeah. About yeah.
Toes come out around mid-May. So once the toes come out, nigga, I'm telling you, that's when Daryl Strawberry get made.
I like
That
that.
nigga got my straight up same birthday. All right, but yeah, so yeah, that's what it is, bro. That's the science behind it. Once the toes come out, nigga, the babies get man. Oh man,
All
Queen
right.
Latifah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you gonna love this one.
Whoa.
Common, common.
Nah, fuck that nigga, bro. That nigga, yeah, nah, that nigga, send that nigga to April. Fuck that nigga. When his birthday, bro?
It's on the 13th.
Oh, god damn. It's too close, man. It's too close. Yo, you seen the video with Dylon saying that Dave Chappelle ruined his fucking career? He was like,
Is he
yo,
sure about that?
yo,
He sure? Is he sure about that?
this nigga
Um,
tripping, bro. I bet his birthday in March. He has seen, yo, let me look up Dylon birthday, bro. I'm about to look up that nigga birthday. This is the dumbest shit I'm doing
I
all
mean, he
day,
threw him the
nigga.
biggest oop that he could ever do. I mean, shit.
Nigga, he popped him. Pause. He popped that nigga off all the way. Nobody would know who he was. Nobody would know who he was, bro. That nigga
Oh, my
birthday
man's doing
March
grand.
4th. That nigga birthday March 4th, nigga.
Wow. Oh man. Wow. He just said that again on BET of all places.
He going hard. That nigga, he trying to get famous again. Anyway, like he was ever. Anyway, yeah, man, let's go, man. Let's get out of here.
Dylon Dillinger. All right. Is that his real name?
No, nigga.
You
No.
don't you don't be knowing these days, man. Sometimes, man, it's just
You think a nigga from Jamaica named Dillinger?
he's actually from Brooklyn.
Jamaica Queens. That's what I meant to say.
It's two different.
Jamaica Queens.
It ain't the same thing either.
No, I know.
They be making us think that too, but it
All
ain't.
right. MC Hammer, March 29th.
Nah.
Walt Frazier.
Y'all too heavy, pause.
Walt
Y'all
Frazier.
y'all deep.
Cy Young. Lady Gaga. Reba McEntire. Come on, man. We got to say bye.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, folks.
Warren
We've
Beatty.
had a great night. We enjoyed spending this time with you. Thanks for listening to us. As always, remember, man, like,
Cesar Chavez.
subscribe, share this shit with your friends,
Al
and don't
Gore
be afraid
Jr.
to comment. And listen, man, if you got something that you want us to bring up, you got something you want to say to us, you want to fight us, you want some beef with us, you got some love for us, or maybe y'all just fuck with us. Either ways, man, send us an email, man. It's in the junk, you know what I mean? The TRN Podcast at gmail.com.
Harry Houdini.
You got anything else you want to say to the people?
Shaka Khan. As always, man, let's make medicine.
Mix it up. Can we go out with some music here? Where that banner at?
I gotta
Where
be
that-
right back. I gotta pee.